Okay, here we are. Bada boom! Welcome to Wrath of the Godkin. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Wrath of the Godkin, where if you want to find a missing banker, just follow your nose. Say hello to Ronnie the Bugbear Fighter, Waylon the Human Paladin, Oz the Kenku Wizard, Kelken the Furbolg Druid, and Affinity the Tiefling Bard. Our heroes are experts at getting themselves into trouble, but before they do exactly that, let's remind you viewers at home what happened previously on Wrath of the Godkin. So last time, Finn did a bend and snap with halfling banker Yorkus Boggett. So he'd go to lunch with the party and answer their questions. That's when they discovered that his coworker might be an imposter in disguise. They used sending stones as walkie-talkies to keep in touch and launched a secret investigation. Ronnie checked out the quest board while Dr. Wilder taught the party about magic beasts called Umbraluxes and her amazing scry beetle device, which can scan creatures like a Pokedex. Kel asked Dr. Wilder to be his date to the pirate wedding, but she refused, on the grounds that it was too dangerous. Ronnie sniffed out the trail of the suspicious banker, Violetta de Caffrey, which led to a Gothic temple dedicated to those that remain. Inside, they met some non-busty nuns, who gave Ronnie a healing potion and invited the party to join their religion. They will need to join, or so it's been told, to get deeper into this temple. Now, before we get started, just a reminder, you can donate to change the outcome of the game. You can name an NPC, you can buff one of our players, you can, you can give one of our players a shot of inspiration, or you can buff an enemy during a fight. So here we go. It is SF1 Mall at 6 p.m., and the party needs to decide a course of action as several parts of this blistering conspiracy are coming to a head. They're supposed to check in with Yorkus around 8 p.m., I believe, and they've also been told to have a chat with the unnamed busty nun who is currently being held in jail. They've also yet to check in with the post office, although that might be less pressing, depending on their personal feelings. Where would they like to go next? I believe currently, we can see the party token on the screen. I'll zoom in on that. They're towards the farmlands, around the Y intersection by the creepy temple that they were just at. They sort of wandered off that way. It's only 6 p.m., so sun's not setting yet, but, we're in that ballpark. It's a long summer day, I guess. They're about by a muggy swamp and some fertilizer, so it's stinky. It's a stinky place. But this is where their trail ended. They tracked Violetta de Caffrey to this place and couldn't find her. Tracks the scent trail sort of ended there. And, not sure what to do next. They've got a lot on their plate. Wedding isn't till this weekend. So they do have some days. It is Tuesday, or Mall, as they call it in this universe. They've got some time, and they've got a couple hours yet before they said they're supposed to check in with their handler, so to speak, Yorkus. So what would you guys like to do now?
How badly do you guys want to explore that temple? Because I could wild shape into something and try and get in, but we know Violetta's back at the courthouse anyway. What would we be hoping to find?
Starting to wonder if there's some kind of discipline room or re-education. Yeah, I know what it sounds like, especially since we've encountered the busting nun. But
wait, what does it sound like?
Yeah, what does it sound like?
nope.
It's sex than Oz.
Ew! Ronnie, stop being so explicit.
I admit I'm very curious about this place, but I don't know if it's the most pressing of the items facing us. Someone, it appears, replaced Violetta for some amount of time. Their trail leads here, so there's some connection, but I don't I don't have a way to avoid pissing them off, and I don't know if that's how we want to spend our time.
Well, I'm worried if we start, digging around in there, it might end up taking a while if we find something weird. And we have to check in with Yorkus soon-ish, I think.
I mean, if
I
you're
agree.
if we're looking to get in and out, I have a really good excuse for being in and out within an hour.
What is that?
I can disguise myself, and it only lasts an hour.
What?
So it's not an excuse that you could give to them. It's just a limit.
I have two different ways I could do it. So in a pinch, I could do it for 2 hours.
So, what about the rest of us?
I don't know. Seems like we could split up.
If you or Kel, if you wanted to wild shape and someone shares my curiosity, wants to see if there's just some recon to do, you can certainly remain nearby. But I don't know if this is others' priority.
Well, it's already too late to go shopping, probably.
Yes. We will go tomorrow, Oz.
I just don't think it's
What if
a good idea. Oh, sorry.
What if we knocked on the door and looked real sad in the window? They might let us in to do some shopping.
Or they might think you're applying for, to get adopted by by a future pet owner, Oz.
Oh no, that would probably make my papa very upset.
Well, if you guys are going into the temple, no one should go by themselves, at least. Kel, can you turn into a lizard and go into Way's pocket or something?
I can 100% do that.
Yeah, Lizard and Nun, let's do it. It'll be a great buddy cop play someday.
All right, are we doing this?
All right, I guess we'll wait outside, and Oz, would you message them periodically so we can stay in touch?
Yeah, as long as they don't get too far, that should work.
How far is too far?
Oz just kind of gets a far off look. You get the feeling he's doing math in his head. 120 feet, I think. He looks down at his feet.
Maybe stand by a window just in case. We don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Also, if there's a room made of metal that's really thick, don't go in it.
Okay. Yeah, noted.
All right, so you're going to disguise self? Is that the plan?
Yeah, I'm going to use Identity Crisis to, you said that there were some nuns outside. Can I, just match one of the nuns?
I don't think there are any nuns outside. They're all inside. But you did just see them. You were in there for about an hour or so, just sort of chilling out, so it wouldn't be hard for you to come up with a basic thing.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll just look like a generic nun.
Okay.
I will lizard it up.
All right.
So Charlotte didn't like, whoops. No, it's, where did it go? I've got too many things. Oh,
Okay,
dual rolls, that's it.
Yes, yeah, dual rolls is part of your unique tree that will allow you to cast Disguise Self once per day, or once per long rest. It also allows you to lie, thanks to your relationship with Fabian, the god of trickery. Now, you're going to be sort of a generic nun, and describe yourself, what look you're going for.
I'm going for somebody who your eyes are gonna glaze over. You're not gonna notice them in a crowd. Probably a woman with big glasses, not too big of a prescription, but they are large enough to cover quite a bit of her face. Mousy brown hair underneath the nun hat. Moderately busty because Fabian would find that entertaining.
Wow. You're just for your point of clarity, they are wearing hoods. So
Very
sort of
hood. Okay, yeah.
cloaks. So not like habits like a Catholic.
Okay.
Just FYI.
Perfect. Thank you for the clarification. And yeah, a nice hood that.
So you're
gently
trying to
covers-
find someone plain and mousy so that you can sort of blend in with the background. That's your
Yes.
goal anyway. And
Yeah.
Kel, you're going into your classic lizard form from the island,
Yes.
the little pocket-sized lizard, and just sort of climbing into the cloak, so you can hide.
Exactly.
Okay, great. So you guys do so. Where are the rest of you guys gonna be while this is happening?
Is
Uh,
there like a vantage point where
You
we
said
can sort of peek in?
that they went
Vantage
into a room
point
in the
meaning
back right.
I'll answer that one at a time. Vantage point meaning to look inside the temple from outside.
Yeah, like a
Not-
window.
Not really. They have sort of like stained glass windows in such a way that they are like thick and are mostly decorative. It's very dark inside. Not a lot of daylight gets into the place. It's mostly candlelight. So there's not a great place to spy from the outside. To answer Ree, your question, what was it?
When we had been inside, we saw one of them disappear
Correct.
into a room.
It was
at
the
the
room
back
on the right. The room on the left was their like kitchen / apothecary setup where they made you that potion. And then
Right.
the room to the right of the altar. Imagine the altar in the center, like you're looking straight down the long rows of a Christian church. And on the left side of the altar is one door you guys saw inside there. You were sort of seated in a pew in front of that. And then on the right side, there was a locked door that you didn't see anyone enter or exit. Actually, I think you did see someone go in that way, and then the door was locked behind them. I believe that happened. So, yeah, that's the game plan. So you are going to...
And I'm sorry, you just described the windows, but you said that they're like big stained glass sort of delios.
Yeah, they are thick stained glass. There are like there's basically one on either side of, I would say, the west side of the church and then the east side of the church towards the swamp. But they are thick and mostly there for ornate purposes, each one of them depicting one of the two major gods that the church is seems to have a focus on. Occultia and Grimravos, I think you guys figured out last time. The
Yes.
gods of death and the gods of magic, the arcane. And so, yeah, they're mostly... If the inside of the church was extremely well lit and you pressed your face up against the glass, you might be able to see distorted silhouettes through the inside. But because the glass is so thick and so like tempered and color dyed, or however they make stained glass, they've stained it. It is very difficult to tell what's inside from outside. It's almost impossible.
And I'd say I think we'll circle the temple and stay within range. It looked like whatever business was the back right room was where we were curious about, so we'll try to be near there.
Yeah. That's where we'll focus our search unless something else pops up, but we'll fill you in as we go.
All right, so Kalken, you're sort of along for the ride here, so I'm going to be speaking to Waylon mostly.
Okay.
I remember, Kelkin, you can speak as animals now, but you'll have to
Yes,
keep
I
it down
can.
to be very, very careful about how you do that in this situation. If you're trying not to alert anyone, anyway. Okay, so Waylon, this is a sneaking mission, I guess. So you're going, so you guys are at this intersection, or sort of down the road from the intersection. We're going to create a team Waylon over here.
Before we split up, hey, Ronnie, wait, does anyone other than me have guidance? Could I just get a little bit of guidance before we head out?
That only
I
will
don't know if
last
I'm
for
the
a
only one.
minute, though, right? It's probably not going to be useful to
Speed
you.
run.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah.
Happily give you guidance. You can also do it for yourself when you're not a lizard.
Yes.
But
Probably.
yes, I will boop
I didn't
tell
think
the
about it.
lizard and
Thank
give
you.
guidance.
Just trying to look at the bird of paradise thing you posted in the chat. Very bizarre. Okay. So
Before we continue, can I ask one clarifying question?
yeah,
The outfit that I am wearing, is that the same outfit that the busty nun was wearing? I need to know for reasons.
it is not. It is not.
Okay.
Hers was very much looked like a costume shop pilfered, or otherwise traditional. Not that you would know. Well, did I show you what's
She did show her
the woman,
art, and she...
but the woman you were just talking to? Did I show her?
I don't know if you did.
Oh, I don't
I
know.
don't think so.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me see if this works. This is sort of like a badly rendered version of it, but this is basically what they look like.
She's fresh out of Elden Ring. Got it.
Pretty much. So sort of like scrappy, Grim Ravos inspired, decaying, almost looking like robes.
Gotcha.
Whereas the nun looked more like like this, having like a traditional habit on, a white frock tied with the red lace around, and she was also wearing like very noticeable lipstick and lots of makeup too.
Okay.
So just a different vibe overall.
Gotcha. Good that I clarified it now then.
Right. Okay, so you're gonna step forward and walk towards this path, and yeah, you're sort of standing before the church. If you look to your left, you can see your friends hanging out near the farms down that way, and if you look directly in front of you, you'll see the other path to the temple.
Alrighty.
Wait, before we head in, do you want to like settle on a signal? I'll be in your pocket and I won't really be able to see, so maybe some sort of phrase that I know I can come out and scuttle away and it's safe, or just like a tap or something, just some sort of signal so I know when it's safe to come out.
Yeah. If I start talking about the weather.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, if it's if I talk about clear skies, coast is clear. If I'm worrying about a storm, maybe keep on the DL.
That is pretty genius. Damn. Okay, I'll remember that.
All right, how would you like to proceed?
All right. I think Waylon is gonna walk into the church and just act like he's been here before, like he's got, well, in this moment looks like a girl, but she's gonna look like she knows what she's doing, and she's gonna kind of make a beeline like she knows. Well, you know that thing, like, if you're holding a clipboard, no one's gonna question you. He's kind of gonna do that without the clipboard, of just go to the room.
Confidence.
Yes.
All right. So, you're entering the same door that you entered before, underneath the
Yes.
reliefs and that sort of thing. So, as you enter the door with confidence, it gives its loud creaking squeak, sort of alerting everybody in the interior to your presence. You see this same woman who you had been speaking to previously in your normal form, speaking to some of the other the ladies that are gathered there. And there seem to be fewer of them now. There's only like 3 women with her, whereas before I think there were like 5 or 6. But they turn and see you immediately as you enter.
She gives like a nod, a kind of like slight bow, and she kind of, not suspiciously, moseys to the door.
Okay, so you are walking approximately 60 to 80 feet forward. This woman who apparently is in charge of the others is still watching you as you do. You're about to walk directly past her as you go to this door.
An int check to see if anybody, like, as they would pass by, or if they would, to see if I remember if there was anything to make it look like I belonged there. Like, do they bow to her? Do they say? Was there anything that they said?
They okay, yes. Please go do an int check for that.
Didn't go through.
You were sitting there for approximately 45 minutes, and as you normally do when you're scoping out a place, you check out all the little mannerisms to chalk away for later. You notice that they have a symbolic gesture not unlike the sign of the cross in our modern times that they do, which is sort of like a tapping of their forehead and then from one shoulder to the next, and then waving in the air towards the altar as if praising and sort of speaking to or greeting those that remain. So you have this gesture sort of basically memorized in your mind, and even now you see some of the other women doing it as sort of just a rote mechanical thing that they do over and over.
Yeah, then as I pass by, I make sure to make this sign and just, so sorry for being late, sister, and try and go for the door.
Make a deception check to her on this thing, and then make a performance check on the gesture. Wait. She stops you and grabs you by the shoulder. I do not recognize you. What is your name?
Oh, you don't recognize me, ma'am? I'm very sorry. I only just started. Iris Petticoat? Don't tell me you've forgotten my name already.
She looks at you up and down and then says, "Oh." And she looks to the others. Iris Petticoat, of course. How could I have forgotten? You must be one of our new students. Come with me. I'll take you to your classroom.
I nod vigorously and I bow my head in shame and follow after her.
Okay, so you're inside. She takes you to the right side of the altar and unlocks with a key within her satchel a little gold key with 3 loops on the back on the head of it, and unlocks the doorway to the staircase downstairs. I'm only going to show this to I guess a couple of
Way.
you. So you are being led down a very dark stairwell that is illuminated by very small candles, not candelabras.
Oz, can you message them and just check in on how they're doing as we
Yeah,
circle
do
the
that.
building?
Oz attempts to message Way.
Um,
Uh,
as you are moving downstairs, actually, 120 feet. I think you're already out of range, unfortunately, of that.
So while they were going, I had meant for us to sort of be going around the building, like as though we're like admiring the architecture or whatever, but like end up back here since we know that that's where the locked door was.
Okay, so you guys are moving back here, and you guys are posting up there and attempting to message from there, from behind the church.
Yeah, I think so.
Have you done anything else while you're over here?
Just looking if anything's weird. That tree's terrible, so I assume something's up with it.
Are you
but-
doing a full investigation while you're over there? Or just basically glancing around?
I think Ronnie's thinking is act like we're just like looking around. So like not going to be, brushing for fingerprints or anything,
Okay.
but like
Those
trying
who
to
would
get a lay
like
of the land
to,
while staying in range.
let's get some basic perception checks from you guys if you are just looking around the back.
Oz is distracted.
Wow.
It looks like a gross swamp. Your guys' thoughts are sort of overtaken with how the others are doing. So you're not doing a thorough investigation. You seem to be safe, though, for the time being. It's pretty remote parts. You do see some, like, farmers in the distance to the far west, but you saw them before when you were closer to them, and they didn't seem to pay you any mind. Okay, so Oz, you can reach out with message now and attempt to speak with Waylon. Or I guess whichever one of them you would like to speak with.
Ozzy reaches out to Waylon. Just checking in. You're not dead yet, are you?
I'm either in a really good place or I'm about to get in a lot of trouble.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Ednan's right next to me.
Well, you don't sound in pain, so I'm guessing everything's going okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I'm gonna bring Kelcan Lizard out as well. But for the purpose of this, Kelcan Lizard will only be out as a token so that Kel will be able to see what he would be able to see, but he will not be actively visible otherwise, I guess. Because I believe Kelcan Lizard can still... Let me double check that Kelcan Lizard can see. Oops. Yes, he can. He can. Okay. He will be placed behind Waylon for the purposes of this, but he will not actually be behind. Pardon me while I prepare this scene transition. So we have Way and we have Oddish. And these two will be going here. And also cameraman will be going here. Okay, what you should see before you is let's see. Oh yeah. So this actually updated pretty well. So as we can see now for our viewers at home as well, you look like you are coming down this stairway. It's got little candles on either side of the hallway, but it is still very dim and dark and just decrepit. The floor is sort of like stone alternating tiles that have cracks. This place isn't exactly a lush and posh place. This is an old, decrepit, decaying place. And even the upstairs was nicer than this downstairs area. You are being led by this woman, and she guides you this way towards this door on the left, which she will open and gesture for you to go inside.
Yeah, I have been meekly following behind her, and I will go in.
Okay. She says, very good. Your teacher will be with you shortly. And with that, she will close the door again.
And as she closes the door, just oh, the weather outside is beautiful. Look at the cloudy sky.
I'll wait a second or two to see if anyone reacts to that weather statement before I crawl out.
There's no one else in the room at present but you. So you guys are alone. One moment while I double check something though, because
I'm sure it's fine.
I'm having a little bit of Roll20 issues. I apologize. Okay, great. So this should be good, and I'm going to check this out real quick. Cal, when you're in wild shape form, what passive perception are you using? Are you using your own, or are you using your lizard stat block? So it's whichever's higher.
Lizard specifically says passive perception 9, but what is perception based off of? Wisdom?
Based off wisdom,
Yeah.
and
Yes.
I think if your score's better, you use that.
Yeah, then I use Kel's because
And
I
Kel's
get to
is
keep...
really good.
It is, yeah.
So, yeah, I believe that's the case too. That'll be my ruling for now. You definitely hear her locking the door.
Okay.
Well,
I have a tiny voice box, but I'll whisper anyway. I feel like this is probably the re-education room.
Cool. I love that.
I'm gonna leave, not because I'm abandoning you, but because I'm here for a job. Do you know where the door is that I'm trying to get through? I was kind of in your
Yeah.
pocket the whole time.
Yeah. I pull Lizard Kel out of my pocket into the door, and that's the only door I see in here. I think I'm super stuck.
Okay, do you want me to go ahead and try and investigate deeper, or do you want me to try and free you?
Investigate deeper. I think I can fix this.
Okay. Godspeed, soldier.
If I become
I'll
super
try and-
religious after this, go without me.
I'll try and scuttle. Is there a crack big enough in the door for me to get through?
As you look at this door, it looks like it is firmly sealed. But make an investigation check, or depending on how long you're taking to do this, would you say that you were giving it a quick glance because you want to get out of there, or are you saying you want to like really look this thing over because you don't want to miss anything?
I'd say I'll probably take my time. We're alone in here, and I think like I'm comfortable being enough like just a lizard that probably won't be noticed to just like pour over any way to get out of this room.
Yeah, you could just chill on the wall until my hypnosis teacher comes in, and then you can just sneak out as the door opens.
That is true. I can spend that. Yeah, I'll spend the time looking. If I'll spend the time looking.
Okay, so make an investigation check for me.
All right. Beautiful.
It looks pretty firmly sealed. You feel like you might be able to try to squeak out between, just under the bottom or through the crack, but you feel like you might very easily damage your lizard's body.
Is there like a vent? I know they probably don't have air conditioning, but is there like a vent or any sort of other? Can I do an investigation check to see if there's any other ways other than the door that I can get out?
Yes, you can investigate the entire room if you would like. This will take a couple minutes, though, maybe 2 to 3 minutes to do so.
Okay. Oh, that's
all
way
right.
better.
So this room is completely sealed. It seems like it doesn't have any entrances or exits. You inspect the desk, it looks like it's not attached to anything. The only thing really of note, there's chairs in here that look just like a bunch of really shitty, uncomfortable chairs. Looks like Waylon is sitting in one right now. But as you look over here, there looks to be a little statue at the back of the room. A statue apparently looks like it is a statue dedicated to Occultia, I believe. And that's what you're able to discern based on the stained glass you saw in there and just what you talked through with everybody else. And yeah, you are as you are inspecting it, you definitely notice that in the mouth of the depiction of Occultia, it looks like there is a hole in there.
Oh man. Okay. Well, this doesn't look like the way out, but I don't think I have much of another choice. I'm going this way. Pray for me, please. If this thing eats me, just pray for me, and I'll go down into the hole.
Okay. As you
It's the best way to do that.
as you are entering the hole, you find that it goes down maybe 4 or 5 times your body length into the base of the statue. But what you find in there is a vent, sort of like an impassable vent in there. Let's see. Do you have any bonuses to your perception based on being a lizard?
No boosts. I do have dark vision in this form, but no perception.
Okay, well, in the dark, then you can see what looks to be like a metal grating on the inside of it. And you can sort of smell and taste as you lick around with your lizard tongue something that tastes, even in the air, not as you touch it directly, but the remnants, the perhaps month or week old remnants of something noxious. Make a con save with advantage.
Con save with advantage.
Okay. All right. You feel like there was something that you only got a whiff of, and your bestial instincts tell you to start backing out, and you back out and you wrench yourself into a little bit of a corkscrew, and crawl out the back of the mouth of the statue again and drop to the floor. There's something about that you do not like. It felt like whatever the sense or the remains, like whatever that tincture or potion or whatever it was that's in there, the remnants of it, it felt like it was trying to take over your mind.
Oh.
Oh boy. Would it be too much of a stretch to say it smells like death down there? Or is it just like they've been pouring something down there that's horrible for me?
Can you repeat that?
Does it smell like death, or is it like something they've just been pouring something horrible
No. It
down
doesn't.
there?
It doesn't smell like specifically. The entire place you're in smells like mold and decay. As you got deeper into that was overwhelming you, even from the moment you got in there. However, it doesn't smell what you just had. The overpowering thing was chemical. It felt like there might be some sort of magical nature of it, but the overwhelming thing was like some sort of chemical thing. You know, they work with apothecary stuff from earlier. It might be something of that or some other magical conjuring, but it was not natural. You know, it wasn't just a pure thing that you've ever sensed in nature.
Yeah, that's not a way out. It's horrible down there. I don't even know. The little lizard Kelkin is like gagging. That's not a way out. I don't know how to get out of here. I tried to go that way, but like it almost killed me. It was like I'm not very strong as a lizard, so a lot of things can kill me, but that was bad.
So what almost killed you?
I don't know. It was like there was like a grate back there, and I don't know if they've been pouring stuff down the statue's throat, if there's something beyond the room that's emitting weird fumes. I just went down there and like my entire mental state was just shook. You know, I was shooketh.
As you guys are talking, you will begin to hear a hissing noise come from directly behind Kelkan. Kel, as you turn, you see that what looks to be gas of the same variety and flavor and scent as what you had just been resisting is pouring out from the mouth of the statue, enough so that it is coming in such a rate that it'll only be a matter of 15 to 30 seconds before it fills the entirety of the room.
Okay.
I run up and snatch Kel so that he is within 5 feet of me.
Hold your breath. Hold your breath as long as you can.
You do.
Oz, do you think we should check in on them again?
Are you sure? Waylon seemed pretty confident that they were okay.
Didn't he say either great or terrible?
Did he? I guess he did.
Yeah,
I guess I don't know.
Vague.
You know what he said.
Just check again. Just
Reason.
Oh, all right. I'm sure they're okay, though. Oh, Way gets a little ping.
Oz can't talk now. I'm about to be poisoned. Hang out.
Okay. Well, I guess it's not okay. Do you need help? Do you need me to bust out a window or something?
No windows.
Are-
I'm in an education room. It's bad.
Oh, okay. I'll let Ronnie know. They could bust through walls, I'm sure.
Wait till you hear screaming.
Oh, okay. Does this not count as screaming?
No. I'm very loud when I want to be. Just wait.
Oh, okay. I'll just kind of leave the message open, so just yell.
Yeah. I'll just mental screaming. I'm great at that.
Ozzy gives the rest of the party a thumbs up, thinks about it for a second, and turns it into a thumbs down.
what does that mean?
Way said they're being poisoned, but don't do anything until he screams.
No, that's not how that works.
Sounds like Way.
I think we should bust through the wall.
Which wall?
Well,
Can you do that, Ronnie? Can you just, smash it?
I'm very flattered, and I don't know. Probably not.
Okay, what if I go invisible, and then you start smashing things inside, and then I open the door, and then we all run in?
It's
That's like-
probably locked. Is that going to be an issue?
Not if I can pick it, but that's... I could try. I don't know what else to do.
should we wait for Way to ask for help? He might be seeing if he can wait it out so he doesn't blow his cover.
I guess, but, like... It's like the math lady meme right now in Finn's head.
If we decide to go in again, you go invisible. I'll open the door because it's so noisy, and
Okay.
then I'll start making a scene at the front of the temple, and you slip to the back.
This is so stupid, but I guess we'll wait for screaming.
We'll wait a little bit longer, and if we hear screaming, well, then we'll act. And if we don't hear screaming in a while, then also probably we'll act.
Okay.
We'll cut back at this point to what's happening in the room right now. At this point, I'm going to need you guys both to make a con save as the gas is filling the room.
I don't know if it's going to show on your character sheet, but whatever you get, add a +4.
A +4. Okay.
Because I have an aura of protection as long as I am conscious.
I'm going to give you that aura. How big is it?
Oh, it's 5 feet.
Okay, should be visible now.
Oh, 10 feet.
Oh, really? That's nice.
It comes in handy.
Keep grabbing Kel.
It's
Kel
consensual, don't
have
worry.
an aura.
He's a little lizard.
Okay, I'm moving you for a second.
Yoink.
Look at his little aura.
Okay.
Good vibe.
You should have no aura. What is happening?
Lizard aura.
Aura of lizard.
Okay. All right. So, you guys, trying valiantly, holding your breath for as long as you can, try to stave off this, but it is completely filling this room. And within a matter of minutes, you guys are both unconscious.
Oh.
No damage though, right? Okay.
You've not taken any damage, but you are both asleep.
Okay. Just I guess for the purposes of knowing, did you scoop me up and put me in your pocket? Did you
Yes.
where am I in? Okay, cool.
Yeah, I either stuffed you in a pocket or I hid you kind of behind my neck under the cloak.
Right.
Aw, so warm.
Okay.
It's really cozy.
So you are, let's say you are currently on Way's neck right now, but Way just fell down.
And as I'm realizing, like, shit, can I start mentally screaming to us?
You can attempt to.
Bad.
Make a wait, how does that work with message? Is that how it works? I don't think it is.
It says it's a whisper that only the target can hear.
Right, but wouldn't it require Oz to speak first? Because it only lasts 6 seconds. Do you know what I mean? So I think it's like Oz says something and then you say something. It's not from then on I can say whatever I want to Oz. It's not a sending stone. So I don't think that would work. But So you guys, it doesn't really matter. You guys are already asleep, good and sleepy, and you don't know what happens to you next. So we're gonna go back outside for now. Okay.
Do you hear any screaming? I don't hear anything.
I felt
Oz?
everything went really quiet.
Can you try to reach him again?
Okay. Oz tries to reach Way again.
It's like busy signal.
Really
Watches Way
quiet.
scream.
He didn't respond.
Oz tries both Way and Kel. I'm guessing the silence.
Yep. You hear nothing.
Oh, I hear nothing. We should probably go bust through a wall.
Yeah, that's bad, right? That's definitely bad.
Yeah, that's probably bad.
All right. So you'll go invisible, and I'll open the door for you and start trying to draw people towards the front of the temple.
Yeah, I'm gonna go around. I'll go around your left to the door.
Okay. We go to the front again.
All right. So you go to the front of the temple. Finn, you're going invisible. Is that what's happening?
I am. Yep.
Hey, Ashlyn. So this is what I'm understanding, that Ronnie's opening the door, and you're gonna sneak inside as it's being opened and shut with your invisibility.
Yes.
And Ozzy, what are you doing in this situation?
Ozzy is going to go with Ronnie and go help be a distraction.
Okay.
Ozzy has an idea.
All right, so you enter in, and there are 3 of these women in their robes at the front. You do not see the woman in charge that you were talking to previously, but they all turn and look to you, Ronnie and Oz. There is some recognition there. They do remember you from before.
Hello again. So sorry to interrupt. Again, I was hoping to learn, and like they're sort of trying to like move loudly and like project a lot. Learn more about what goes into this pledge and your whole thing.
Our
Sorry, that
whole
laugh was
thing.
also me realizing where this is going to go, and I'm not excited about it.
They know about our whole thing. That is our system of nomenclature to a T. Welcome, sister. One moment, please, while I'm looking something up real quick.
I also think Ronnie probably tries to like, if the door is that sticky and loud, like tries to maybe accidentally leave it open.
Leave it open?
Yeah.
You mean like not close it all the way? Because in my understanding of it, it sort of just like naturally wants to be closed, you know?
Okay. I thought maybe if it was like so noisy, maybe it's because it like sticks kind of. But if that's not the case, that's fine.
You can like leave it open a crack
open,
without.
They don't like prop it open or anything. They just like.
It just sort of returns. It's like a heavy door that wants to return to its closed state, basically, mechanically. Okay. They look around to one another, and Finn, are you inside at this point?
Yeah, she's just booking it for the door.
Okay, great. Make a stealth check with advantage.
And I would have given her guidance before we came inside too.
Of course.
Hey.
Okay, so with that 23, you were able to just quickly, on Grinch-like feet, tiptoe your way sneakily along the right side of the church, and make your way all the way to the door. They are all looking passed you completely. They have not noticed you. There's 3 women who work there in their cloaks, and they are all staring at Ronnie and Oz in the back. And Ronnie, you've just said, yeah, we want to learn more, right?
Your
And
whole deal.
And so they look to each other a little bit nervously, and they're like, emissary, I'm sorry, the custodian of those that remain, Sister Eliga, she's the one you spoke to earlier. She is busy right now downstairs, but she should be back in a few moments, and then we will know how to proceed. We are but humble servants, and as such, it is not our place to make such decisions. However, we can fill you in on any basic information that we have, but we are new recruits, so we are not the most knowledgeable.
Fascinating. How long have you been with the Order? It seems so compelling and yet so dreary. What made you decide to join?
Oh, well, at this point, Finn, what are you doing? Are you going to... And Ronnie, have you approached them? Are you, like, making casual conversation, walking up to them? Or are you keeping your distance?
I'm not going to go all the way up to them. I'm wanting them to sort of, like, come more towards me. Like, I want... Like, maybe I'm going to start, like, pushing some of the pews around to, like, as though I'm trying to, like, set up a space for us to sit
They're
and
sort
talk
of, like,
with each other.
heavy and mounted into the floor. They're not the
I'm
kind that
very
are,
strong.
like... I know you are, but I'm saying that you would literally need to break them, which could cause on a different set of problems. So, like, I'm just...
You know what? I might break it a little bit in a way that, like, I'm trying to move it, but it breaks, and I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry. I don't know my own strength sometimes.
Okay, make
I
a strength check.
that they all come forward.
Okay, make a strength check on this thing. So let's say you're, like, pretending to, like, casually lean on this thing a little bit, but putting your whole weight on it, and also testing its tensile strength to just try to, like, snap the back off this pew a little bit.
Wow.
Okay, this thing is really sturdy. Like, despite how old this place is, it looks really, really sturdy. Like, you're guessing that this might be one of the sturdier pews in here, based on how sturdy this one is. There's got to be one that's less sturdy than this. This is frustrating. And you're, like, leaning awkwardly on it, especially given your stature, and that this place seems to have been made for people smaller than you. It almost looks like you're making a big curved Tetris shape with your body right now, trying to lean on this thing unsuccessfully. Okay, at this point, they are staring at you, and sort of, like, awkward, like, sort of put off by whatever the hell you're doing with your body right there.
Sorry, I find it hard to fit in many places.
Oh, well, that's sort of how I came to be here as well. I had trouble fitting in. I was always ostracized because my hair, she pulls back her hair in a robe to reveal that she has silver hair. It started graying when I was only a girl of 8, and you see now she's a human. Although the other 2, they look like they might not be. You're not sure under the cloaks, but based on just a cursory look, it doesn't seem like there's anything that, like, leads you to believe it's purely a human order. She reveals her silver hair and is like, I was ostracized. The other children said I was an old woman from birth, and they would mock me and throw stones at me. But I ran away. Yeah. It was horrible. But I found a new life here, a new path forward, a new reason for being, and as a result of that, I'm much happier. Did you said you also feel ostracized, but you have so many friends. And she looks over to Oz. Oz, what are you doing?
Oz was going to do something, but saw Ronnie was doing something, so he's just kind of standing there staring into space. And
Are you staring at
he
the
gets
women
the
or just
vibe.
like glancing around the church?
No, he is just vacant staring into space.
Is he
Lost in his
still,
thoughts
or is he
moment.
doing that sort of like subtle dance that he kind of does?
He's just kind of swaying a little bit, his little wings are flapping here and there.
Is this your child or just a friend?
This is a traveling companion, sort of thrown together by necessity. But I think they exaggerate how uncomfortable like the pew and the size of the space is for them. Most places simply don't care to accommodate me. And like sits down again, hoping that they're gonna come over and be nice to me closer away from the door.
They seem
away from where
between the odd swaying of the little one and the weird stance of the big one, they seem completely happy where they are at the front. They are sort of standing in a triangle with the altar at their backs, and the one who's speaking to you is at the furthest front pew, basically. And they're looking between you two now, and the one you've been speaking to is like, I see, so you two are very close, are you not?
I don't know that I feel truly close to many people. Or maybe anyone.
Oz, how do you respond to this?
At the mention of closer friends, Ozzy kind of snaps out of zoning out. What?
Well, we've only known each other a short while.
Ronnie's a great friend.
I tried. Ronnie says, "Aha! I tried to be helpful."
No, Ronnie's great. They saved my life before.
I see. So you
I
believe
give
the
her
little
the-
one's life is as valuable as your own?
Of course, I was taught to value others more than myself.
Well, yes. Wait back there, and once Windrus returns, then all will be decided.
I feel like surely Finn is through that door by now.
I have been picking the lock this entire time.
I figured as much. So Finn, while they're mid conversation, and likely while this woman was describing her backstory, you are trying to make a lockpick attempt on this, and you have thieves' tools as a rogue.
I sure do.
And that means, and you have proficiency with them, so that means you can use your PB while making this. So please make a sleight of hand check.
Okay. Hey.
Natural 20.
There we
bringing it
go,
up to
y'all.
30. The door springs open with such alacrity that you actually have to catch it silently by daintily tapping the knob on top to stop it from swinging any further forward, to keep it from bouncing against the other wall and causing a scene. You are able to enter the door slowly but surely, close it without anyone noticing, and you see a lock on the other side of it, which you actively resist relocking to leave a passageway for your friends. And you also close it in just such a way that it's not fully, it's slightly, very slightly, imperceptibly ajar. So even if they had to make a hurry, there's no chance of it relocking on its own. You were now free to descend should you wish to.
Yeah, I'm just gonna head downstairs.
Okay, I'm gonna take you down to show you what you see. This is about to get very interesting, I hope you know.
It's yep.
Oh wait, that's everybody. Everybody's not allowed to see this. Ooh,
Secret.
Your secret.
I went to the wrong map. That could have been very bad.
I'm so excited. It's like
You shouldn't be.
Oh, no.
that's me like lying to myself to pretend that I'm not in danger.
I'm in danger.
I'm in danger.
I'm
Yep.
in danger.
Nailed it.
Okay. So we should be back down here. So you come down these stairs to find
It is all black for me.
yes, you're not there yet, my dear. Here,
Oh,
one
okay,
moment.
okay.
You come down these stairs. Can you see now?
Oh yes.
You should be able to. So you come down these stairs to see quite the alarming sight. You see the woman you were speaking with earlier, right here, along with two other cloaked figures who are currently carrying Waylon's unconscious body. You see no sight of Kelken. But you have to believe that they are together. And yeah, this is what you come upon.
Okay.
You are still invisible, right? Wait,
Yeah.
Disguise self is not concentration, so he's still disguised as the nun.
Yes, correct. My question is, the spell ends for a target that attacks or casts a spell. So yeah, you have not done either. So you are still invisible at this point. So I'm going to give you the invisible mark. So yeah, they do not hear or see you, but you see them carrying and if they're this close to you, does disguise self end for them? I want to see what are the
So technically, disguise self, they might be able to notice that what should be like a cloak and robes is armor.
Yeah, I think they can feel the differences.
They can tell some shenanigans are happening, but it looks like a nun.
Why is this Roll20 is being strange? Oh, here it is. Okay. Can't change your body type. Okay, so at this point, let's say before even Finn got there, they were dragging you out of the room, and the three of them recognize that, you know, touching your belongings, like trying to remove the cloak from your face, the cloak isn't actually real, right? And so at this point, they have attempted to see through your disguise. What is your spell save DC?
15.
15, okay. So let's say Windress is going to check. Okay, she doesn't know what's going on. And let's say... these two are going to... None of them knows what's going on. They're all very confused, but they know that some sort of magic is happening, but they don't know who you are or that you are the person from earlier. So that's the current situation.
I am going to remain invisible, and I'm going to try to follow them wherever they're going.
Wonderful. Okay. As so let's try to do this logically, because we have two scenarios playing out at present. So these guys are moving down the hall, right? And eventually they reach this door here. And it looks like Windress is going to open that door. She unlocks the door there. As you are following down the hall, Finn, please make another stealth check with advantage, just to make sure you don't give yourself away in any way.
Don't trip on a rock or something.
Exactly. Okay, perfect.
Nice.
That'll be good. Yeah, nothing. You are so skilled at this that you're not even stepping on cracks. Although you're not sure whether you would like to break your mother's back. Your relationship is a little bit fraught. You are.
Is she getting married or isn't she?
To say.
That was Ink, not Finn.
So, while this is happening simultaneously, Ronnie and Oz are upstairs discussing the nature of their friendship, and the other women have gone back to the one who had been speaking to you is just going to sort of like stand facing you by the pews up front. The other two are going to resume praying as they had been. So is there anything else you would like to do?
Yeah, I think I'll bow my head and try to whisper under my breath, "Can you reach Finn with message?"
Ozzy is going to try to reach Finn.
Okay, she's within range.
Finn, are you okay?
Yeah, I think, it's pretty bad down here. They're
Is it
taking,
bad?
yeah, they're taking them somewhere. I'm trying to follow them. Check in again in like 2 minutes if you can.
Oh, okay. Do you need us to help or do you got it?
I don't love being down here by myself, but like, I don't know, can you guys sneak past them somehow and follow me? Or are you didn't start shit already, right? Like, no one's dead. Are they dead?
They're not dead.
Okay.
Ronnie's just been chatting with them, I think.
Okay, great. Maybe keep doing that for now, but check in 2 minutes just in case you hear mental screaming.
Okay, I'll just check in like every 30 seconds or so. If I say hi and you start screaming, then Ronnie will go break down the door and I'll fireball the place.
Sure, yes. Yeah, fireball sounds great, actually.
I like fireball.
As you finish your communication, Finn, you see them open the door and round the corner, and they're in a room, and
Jesus.
the stench of death immediately hits your nostrils, and before you is a very horrifying sight. It is a blood-spattered room filled with gurneys that look to be a cross between torture devices like the rack or just some sort of, insane asylum hospital gurneys. There's blood all over the place. Strapped to one gurney in the corner is a ghoul of some sort. One that you've likely not seen before, but you can tell it is some sort of undead creature. There's another one strapped over here on the right side of the room. You also see more of these, whatever type of priestess that Windress, this who you believe to be the woman in charge upstairs, it seems to be, there's a couple more in here, And as soon as they bring Waylon in and place him onto one of these gurneys, two of them begin chanting an incantation over him.
No.
These women pass in front of you, and they begin discussing the situation with Windress, who's this woman in charge. Although, based on what you can tell of these two here, it seems like they might outrank her. It's a little bit hard to tell with everything going on right now. I'm going to now see if these two can see through this disguise right here.
Who, Kel or me?
They're going to check to see, as they are currently standing over Waylon
Oh,
on the
Wey.
gurney, if they can see through Wey's fake nun disguise, basically. And that will be, the DC will be 15 on this. So that is what they will need to break this. This is an intelligence check, right? Yeah.
Yeah, investigation against my DC.
Okay. So one of them, while adjusting, they have some sort of salve in a small bowl that they're using and placing on Waylon's cheeks and forehead. And as it starts to pass through the false hair, they realize that this is a disguise, a magical disguise, and they call over to the others and say they say it's a man. At which point Windress is going to come over and inspect it again. Let's see if Windress can, now that she knows that, is going to have advantage to see if she recognizes Wey from before. No, she does not, but she can tell it's a man. She understands that much. How long does this disguise last?
Lasts an hour.
It lasts an hour. Okay, so you're still disguised, but they know, much as she suspected before, that this is not a woman. The ruse did not work. One of these, as Windress goes closer, this ghoul goes closer and starts licking at Waylon's feet. This woman in the black robes is going to start yelling at it. Let me see if... yeah, she's gonna yell at him. She's like, get back! That's not your job. And it steps back, and she just stands over here to look at it. So Finn, now you're in this room, and Wey is clearly surrounded by baddies. What are you going to do?
Well, she's freaking out. But invisibly and silently.
Abby.
It's way to freak out.
Yeah, she's like sort of waiting for Oz to check in again, but in the meantime, she's gonna try to weave her way just like a little bit closer. Like, I guess.
Okay, make
There.
another stealth check with advantage.
Yeah. Okay. This is beyond anything she has experienced in terms of creepy vibes. Oh, thank God.
Yeah, you were still invisible. You were standing at the foot of the gurney. These women to the left and right of Wey's head are chanting. Windress is going to walk by you and almost bump into you, but quickly pivots and talks to this woman over here. And she basically begins to explain that there was something weird about these visitors earlier, she's wondering if this is one of them in disguise. She wants to go back upstairs to watch for other ones, but if that's all right with these two. And this one sort of like looks around the room, the one in the black cloak who seems to outrank her, and it's like, yeah, it looks like we're pretty heavily fortified here. You go on. And so Windress is going to make her way back towards the staircase. We're going to go back upstairs for a second. So what are you two doing, Ronnie and Oz?
Has it been 2 minutes?
Let's see, since you got in the room, it's probably been, about 2 minutes.
It's also just what Ronnie is saying to us, like keeping their heads sort of bowed in like false prayer.
Ozzy thinks for a second. He looks at the room with the rest of us and went, "It's my special rocket here. Can all of you help me look for it?"
Special rock. You stole that from Tuck. Give it back. So that's what Oz says to the nuns?
He's trying to get them distracted looking for a rock that doesn't exist.
Okay, make a deception check. Yeah, but you're not unconscious, Cal. You're asleep right now.
Okay.
Ozzy, no.
Oh, bird kid.
Oh no, not your rock again. Ronnie starts like looking under all the pews.
Make a deception check, Ronnie.
Can you reach Finn? They say as they also keep looking under pews. Where's my deception? All right.
Okay. They don't believe Oz lost anything, but they do believe something's going on. And so the one you were talking to and one of the other ones, they both shrug and they walk over towards you guys, while the other one keeps praying towards the. Is starting to pray a little bit louder, as if they're just trying to drown you and annoyances out.
I start loudly exclaiming about the rock.
Ozzy's going to try to message Finn.
Okay.
You brought that all the way from the island?
It was green. Sorry, Finn, that wasn't for you.
You need to. It's bad. I need Ronnie. I need Fireball. I need both now. They're trying to hurt Wey. I don't know where Kel is. I'm assuming still in Wey's pocket. There's a lot of blood. Come now, please.
Sneaky?
No more sneaky. Come now.
Okay, Ozzy just quietly to Ronnie. No more sneaky. And Ozzy just runs for the back door. Whatever door they were going through earlier.
Okay, as you are doing this, Oz, you dart towards the back door. The other priestesses are like, "Hey, what are you doing?" And as you reach the door on the right, Windress comes out that side too, and you guys collide into one another.
The rock's downstairs.
Make a dexterity check to keep your balance. Right? Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so you bump.
The dart between her legs since he is a small creature.
yeah, you bump in and then immediately do like a I don't know, Sonic the Hedgehog slide attack and go down through her legs and knock through her rope
behind.
And pop out behind. And she turns and looks and goes, "Hey, wait! What's going on? Deceiver! Deceiver!" And she starts pointing at you and Ronnie and the other two.
Can I have been like right, because I would have like taken off right after Oz.
Yeah, sure.
Can I like try to just leap at her and tackle her down the stairs?
Yeah, make a strength check to just bowl her over and knock her down.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, so she tumbles and falls down the stairs and bashes her head against one of the stairs and is just unconscious. Just
Great, perfect.
as you're passing, you quickly glance to the other women there, and they both just look shocked and like, what is happening? What about the rock? I don't know what's going on.
You look up here. We'll look downstairs.
You shout as you just knock over their boss. And then you lose sight of them, and I'm gonna bring you guys over to the fun map, where all the party people are.
So fun in here, guys.
Great. There's balloons. I'm sorry,
Mhm.
balloons.
You
I meant
can't talk.
intestines.
You made your choice. Okay, let me bring you guys in. So Oz, you'd probably be about here by now, and Ronnie, you would be a couple feet behind. And yeah, you're in this hallway.
Like now shouting, no longer messaging. Where are you? Where are you?
The people in the room all turn. And Finn, you see these women point towards the door, and the two ghouls that are next to them run out into the hallway.
I guess that's where they.
Oh boy.
And they also go to positions at the door frame. I need everybody who is conscious right now
Discrimination.
to roll for initiative.
I didn't click my token.
It's okay. I think they fixed that.
Oh, good. Yeah, it was their fault, not mine.
It pretty much is. It's a stupid thing. Oh wait, I have to do things now too.
God, that's so far away.
I get why they don't like why they're like, don't split the party. I feel like it has less to do with, well, it's also it's unsafe, but at the same time it's also like, oh man, you gotta spin
And
plates.
you're juggling.
I
Yeah.
mean,
You're juggling a lot.
we learned so many things already, and it's only been 30 minutes. I think.
I feel like Don't Split the Party is such like meta brain. And yes, I appreciate that you, Matt, have to then do extra stuff. But I'm like, sometimes it just makes sense. Like, not everyone can
Well,
sneak
with
places.
rogues, it almost always makes sense
Yeah.
to send someone
will-
in. Okay, they rolled
Oh.
really badly on
Mhm.
theirs.
Don't like their name.
When party does split, sometimes it helps to do like have people roll initiative so you can kind of determine what's up and you can think. It helps.
That's true.
Okay.
DM hack.
What? I missed it. Damn.
Oh no.
Oof.
Okay, Finn, it is your go.
Okay.
Just from the sense that you heard Ronnie's voice and you saw two of these undead run past you, you know shit's about to go down. You just implicitly know. So if you would like to do something that breaks your invisibility, you feel just like justified in doing so, basically.
Okay. She's gonna stay right where she is, I think. But it's just okay.
You can switch the music, by the way, Kel.
I think
Yes.
it's fitting though.
Not for the fracas that's about to happen.
The Frex. Okay, she's gonna come over here actually and emerge from invisibility, I guess, and just at the two women being freaky over there by Way is going to just say fuck off and do a spray of cards.
Okay. Okay, so you spray a 15-foot cone of spectral cards. Each creature in that area must make a dex saving throw on a failed save. Creature takes
Oh wait,
2d10.
it's a cone?
Wake us away though.
Yeah, I mean, this is one way to wake Way up, right?
I
So-
mean,
This is the choice you've made, and I think it's funny. Therefore, rule of cool. Rule of cool.
She's never used it before. She
Rule-
don't know.
Rule of cruel. Rule of cruel. Yeah.
Oh god. Okay. Yeah, I guess that's
so it can hit them. And
it's like a lot of damage though.
yeah, I mean, well, it can be, but at the same time, oh, it's 13. It's 13, so it's not that much damage.
Yeah, it could be worse.
Be a lot worse. Don't worry, I'm meaty. And I'm sheltering
lizard
Kel,
is dead.
so. No, because you're under my neck, remember?
Kel
lizard-
bursts out of Way's pocket.
The
Yeah.
lizard is like
collapses.
Well,
vivisected.
what we have to decide right now is actually, yeah, you're right. I know exactly what's going to happen right now. Okay, so
Great.
first off, Way, you auto fail this because you can't make a dex save because you're unconscious, right?
Yep.
And
yeah.
So you take 13 damage. And with that, I want you to make a con save with advantage. Okay, great. You are no longer asleep. You have awakened. Thanks to Finn's Fingenuity. Okay, why is my roll 20 being so shitty right now?
Funny. Sure, can you bring me down? So
I can't
can
do
see
shit.
the-
I didn't do shit.
No.
Okay, so you
Oh
are...
God!
What?
Just that's the voice that it sounded like. What? I didn't do anything.
I didn't do it.
Shit.
I didn't do shit.
Okay, so, you, Oddish, you also take, 13 damage.
Oh.
So you take
Oh, no.
2 damage, and you are knocked out of wild shape, and you are suddenly awake, as Kelkin.
Is he under or on top of Way?
He is, he finds himself basically, like, he's knocked out, and he's suddenly, like, sitting on Way's face. Like, right here, so that his basically ass is on Way's face as Way is
Lovely.
waking up. So you take 11 damage on top of that to you.
Okay.
Bonding.
Hey, thank you for the follow, Electrifying. Welcome to the party, pal. We're just in some middle of some D&D right now. There's people, we were trying to infiltrate this temple, but it did not go well.
Okay, great.
It did not
It's fine.
go. It did not go.
We
good
infiltrated
at all.
it.
The infiltration part was a success.
We got very.
I am inside.
You're inside. Roll for initiative. That's what we already did. We already did that. So, okay, now these two ladies, they have to make their dex saves, right?
Yep. Otherwise, they are
Dead forever.
Yeah, they auto die. Otherwise, they are blinded. Yep, blinded until the end of their next turn.
Remember, it's like Power Word Kill, but with
Mhm.
cards.
Power
word
cards.
card.
Yes. Same bad joke. Thank you.
They
Okay.
fail.
They fail, so they both take 13 force damage. But they are immune to force damage. Just kidding. They are not. They're not immune to anything.
Nor.
So they are both immediately bloodied by this spray of spectral magic cards. Oops, Kel, get out of there. They
They are
both,
also blinded.
they are bloodied and they are blinded. Don't we have? Yeah, we have an eye bleed thing. So they cannot see.
Or
When... Yes, go ahead.
should Kel and I roll initiative, and when you have a free moment, I know a lot's happening right now. Can you bring me down so I can see?
Yes, of course. Yeah.
Are we also blinded?
I'm gonna say no because
You were asleep?
Your eyes were closed?
Okay, fair enough. Thank you.
Does
I
not
love
make
that.
it just fundamentally just doesn't make sense. That's just one of those weird calls. Okay, let's say party is just here, okay? So we're all in the same lovely place right now. Did that affect my screen too much? A little, but not too bad. Okay. Loving the Persona music. Okay, so you've done spray of cards. Are you gonna give a bardic to anyone or anything like that? You're no longer invisible because you cast a spell.
Yeah, I'll pop a bardic over to Wey.
Okay, bardic from Finn. Okay, so that's the end of your turn. Ronnie, it is your go.
Well, I guess I'll take some shots at the guy in front with my longbow.
Okay. That's a
17 to hit.
warhammer.
Oh, that's. I'm sorry. Longbow's the same though.
The same.
The same. It's still a 7 + 7 to hit.
It's strength.
Yeah. Or I mean, I have it in my thing and it says +7 to attack.
Oh, okay. Okay, so that is a 6 to hit this top one.
No, it's a 17 to hit and it's 6.
I'm sorry, 6 damage to that top one.
But since he hasn't gone yet, I'll go ahead and throw my 2d6 on there. So another 6, so 12 to him.
Okay.
And then I'll do it again. Bam, 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 bam. And he still hasn't gone. So 12, right?
Do you get that bugbear thing twice?
It's anytime I hit a creature with an attack that hasn't taken a turn in the current combat yet.
Makes sense. Okay, so 12 on the first
Sure,
hit.
it totally makes sense.
And
Sorry?
12 on the first hit.
And
And
19 on the second.
19 on the second?
Yeah.
Okay, 12 on the first hit, so 31?
Yeah.
Okay, so this thing is badly bloodied off the bat. You've struck it once in the jugular, and it's pouring out blood and black goo. It's still up, but it's not looking very good.
And then I'm just going to use my movement to run forward.
Okay, great.
I'll just do that. Continue.
All right. All right, Oz, it is your go.
Ozzy is going to summon his Shadow Blade and just continue to run down the hall yelling Finn, hoping for an answer.
Okay, Finn, are you going to respond?
Yeah. Fireball, in here, now!
Which room are you in?
The one my voice is coming from!
The one up left where these weirdos came out of, probably.
Okay, so it's concentration. And it has the throne properties. And you can dim lights with it.
He has the sword ready to go.
Okay, so you're not using it yet. You're just conjuring it.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, and it's a bonus action to cast, so
You can
he's going to
dash.
use his action to sprint. Or, yeah, dash.
Nice.
Makes sense. Okay, it is the Ghast's turn. Okay, let me pull up my Ghast.
The
And
what?
these thingies.
They're friendly, right? They're so friendly.
Yes. They are.
They look like they give great hugs
Mm-hmm.
and nothing else.
All right, this ghast is going to is just going to dash with its turn up to Ozzy. They're both going to dash up to Ozzy, basically. Seeing an enemy, this ghast is going to appear in the room with Finn, is going to try to break free from its restraints.
Oh.
It succeeds. It breaks free. And it leaps off the table. Let's see if this one can do the same. It does not. It is still restrained. Okay. So these...
have a bunch of damage already, though, right? Because they are being tortured.
I like where your head's at.
Round, let's say 1 HP.
Okay. These custodians of those that remain are scared and are just going to try to get out of here. So this one is going to take... They're both going to try to dash, right? Well, actually, maybe that's not the smartest thing they could do.
It's okay if they're not.
They see this giant... They see this giant... person. This first one is going to... Oh, I see here. Okay. Okay, they're both going... This first one's going to try to chill touch Cal.
Okay.
As an 8 to hit, right? So that's not going to do
It
shit.
should not hit. Yeah.
The other one's going to try to do the same. Natural
That definitely
20
hits.
for 6 necrotic to you, Cal. You can't regain hit points until the start of your next turn as a result of that.
Ugh.
And the spectral hand is going to cling to you. Ah! What is that? Stop it, Ronnie. Don't speak
I don't know
photons.
what happened. I just wanted
Primordial
Witch!
speech.
Witch!
I didn't tell y'all. Ronnie took a level of Warlock.
I knew it. At this point, Windress... Oh, wait, Windress is unconscious right now, right? She should be at the
Yeah.
base of the stairs. She just took enough bludgeoning damage that she's basically, like... She's not dead, but she's basically... asleep right now at the bottom of the stairs. Okay, so that's the edit for the custodians. Let's get these Shadowbreaker emissaries out here. And they see Finn there, and they see some others there, and that makes them hungry for vengeance. Okay. Oh, that could be cool. This could be a really painful thing for you guys.
Painfully awesome.
Okay, so this one on the right is going to try to cast Slow on Kel, Wey, and Finn. So I'm going to need wisdom saves from you guys.
Do we still have the aura up? From
Yeah,
Wey?
or should be back up now.
Yep.
Well, Kel does, I think. I think it's 5
No,
feet,
you're in
right?
range.
Oh, okay, sweet.
Yeah, you're still on range.
That's 10 feet.
Okay, you both save. Okay,
I'm not a
that's
lizard.
you're not a lizard, you liar! Liar! But I feel like lizard has less, so that
That's really funny.
right? So it would be a 19 either way. You would have rolled a 19, which would have passed, even without different things.
Lizards are just too fast to be slow.
Okay.
I didn't roll on the lizard's cheat. It's just the name lizard.
Because that's on your... I guess. Whatever, lizard.
Because the wisdom's higher on Calvin.
Okay. So basically nothing happens, because that's...
We all
didn't
just
work.
stare blinking at her.
Yeah,
Right?
Joke's on you, we're already slow.
we're too smart.
Okay. The other one is going to try to do some necro bursts on Finn.
Those heal me, right?
Yes. Oh, wait. This could be a really cool learning opportunity for you guys.
Stop it.
Oh no!
Well, remember, we can't learn.
Okay. So, Finn, I'm going to need you to make a wisdom save.
Okay.
Okay,
Jesus.
you have failed.
That's my bonus.
You have failed the wisdom save, and as a result, on your next turn, you will be controlled by this Shadowbreaker.
No.
emissary.
Oh no.
Fucking way.
You see a spell emit from her fingertips and go directly into your mind. You are helpless to resist it, and now you are under her control. Okay, Wey, it is your go.
Drained, or did Kel break my? Or am I attached to anything?
Kel is sitting on your head, but you should be able to wriggle out.
Yeah. He's very fuzzy.
Okay, so what are you doing?
Wriggling out, thinking. Check something. Is Divine Sense an action? It doesn't have a thing.
Divine Sense, is that...
Oh, as an action. Yeah, that's an action. Hit my...
Yeah, it was nice.
All right.
This is a fun campaign, you guys.
Yeah. But I wouldn't get opportunity attacks from these ladies because they're blind, right?
Let me see. Does that deny them opportunity
Because they
attacks?
can't see me.
I feel like it does, just logically speaking.
Yeah, but I think they might be able to attack, but they might just not have. They might be at
Maybe at-
disadvantage for it. I think that's
Yeah.
what blind does normally. Let me bring up conditions. A blinded creature can't see and automatically fails any ability check that requires sight. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and the creature's attacks rolls have disadvantage. So they could see something moving, but they would not have advantage on their attack of opportunity.
Stay still, their vision is based on movement.
No more Jurassic Park.
I'm gonna go over here and attack this lady that has charmed or did whatever to Finn.
It was actually this one, the one on the left. So you want to move there.
Yeah. First try.
Okay, so here's the thing that happens. Those two are going to try to attack you at disadvantage. I'm just going to say they fail because they're pretty weak anyway. So they miss. Okay, so you're going to do Thunderous Smites.
Okay. And then let's see. Do I click Divine Smite? I guess I wouldn't click Divine Smite, so I'm gonna.
Okay, your
hit.
rapier does hit, just barely hits.
That.
for 8 piercing, plus 8 thunder damage, and then they have to make a strength save, right?
Yes. So yeah, 16 damage, and then if this charming lady fails, she flies back and falls prone.
She does fly back and fall prone. How far? 10 feet? 5, 10, and then is prone.
Does that give Finn a chance to save?
Yes, it does. So this basically what happens is she's concentrating on this control, and so she needs to make a con save, which she does make. So she's still controlling, but she's on her ass right now. And she
Very
takes
noisy.
piercing and thunder, you said? So
yeah. Piercing
okay.
and thunder.
All right. So you take a big chunk out of her damage. And she's on the ground now. Is that it for your turn? Don't you have another attack?
Oh, shit, you're right. I'm gonna stab her again.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah. Okay, stab her again.
First stab.
Okay, that'll miss. Wait, don't you have advantage on her because she's prone now?
Oh yeah, she's prone now.
I'm pretty sure that's...
That is.
Yep. Okay, so you do hit with a 19. That means she has to make another con save, which she passes again. You make 10 piercing. Is that another smite?
No. The rapier was because I brain the.
Okay, but you're not smiting, right?
Not smiting.
Okay, great.
But also, damn, that 2 not once. Glad that wasn't real.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Glad that was a misclick. Okay, she takes another. You skewer her through the abdomen while she is down, and she lets out an ear-splitting shriek. Okay, Finn, it is your turn. But it is not your
Excuse
turn.
me. Do I have?
Would you like my sheet?
Did
DM,
you,
sir?
Did you roll? Did you roll, Kel?
I don't see help
roll.
in the initiative.
Initiative?
In the turn order thing.
That is true. I swear I did, but
Perhaps you did, and then I deleted the lizard.
oh, maybe.
Oh no.
I can just scroll
You
up
want me to
and
roll
see
again?
what yours is. I don't see it. Wisdom.
I click. Okay, that's. I swear I clicked on it, but maybe that's my bad. I
Do you
apologize.
see it in the chat?
No, I don't. I'm going up too. I don't see it.
I clicked on something and it didn't roll a couple of times. I had to like double click it intentionally.
Okay, just do it. Give us another initiative then.
Okay.
11, and you would have gone after the ghast. So let's just say let's give you a turn now since you haven't gone yet.
Okay.
And then your next turn will take place at the regular scheduled program.
Okay,
so you're supposed to be right in front of Oz, basically. So you'll have another turn coming up soon, but that's just the way it is sometimes. Okay. So you've got these two sort of weak, scared priestesses right immediately next to you. You've got this undead a couple feet away from you on the left. And you've got some chaos happening in front of you.
Okay. This person is prone, right? I am going to turn into a giant elk.
Okay.
And then...
Do you have access to that? I can drag it out if you want, but
I got it.
Okay. It should be in the new things. Okay.
That is a lot bigger than I thought it was. Oh
Holy
my
shit.
word.
Oh, Tim.
Yeah, that's right? I mean, it's supposed to be.
I think so.
Elk
It is
or both?
a huge beast, so yeah.
Yeah, it's huge, right?
Get that
15
gas.
by 15. The room seems to be all encompassed by this massive fuzzball with horns.
These people just watched Kel appear out of nowhere. Seconds pass, and then he turns into a giant elk.
Oh man. Okay, this makes things a little more concerning because I wanted to get up to this person to attack her. Can I squeeze past her?
Technically, what would happen is that you would be sharing space. You'd be like here, right? And
Right.
so you would not have to squeeze past her because you would still be with her and in range.
Okay.
You just
fair
sort of be brushing up against Wey a little bit. Remember, these squares are 5 feet each. You know, so it's like you would still be able to. You're not actually bumping Wey or anything like that.
Okay, cool. And then I will use my hooves attack against the prone person.
Great. Okay, that's gonna miss.
Do I have advantage because she's prone?
Correct. You
Or
do.
no?
You do.
Okay.
That'll hit.
Awesome.
I'll do her con save now. That's what she needs for a con save, right?
10 is...
It's 10 or the amount of damage halved, whichever's higher.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, so you do 19, a commanding 19 bludgeoning damage. Okay. So she is bad and bloodied right now on the ground. Just got stamped really bad. Basically, Waylon just stabbed her in the gut, and then you just squomped down on her abdomen, so blood squirts out of that wound like a fountain. And that's what just happened. Okay, is that the end of your Elkish turn?
That is the end of my turn.
Okay, so Finn is still controlled. I'm gonna keep you with you. And Finn will run up to. Wait, let me look at Finn's sheet real quick. What would? I guess
It's all you right now, I guess.
Yeah, right. So, but it's like, I think.
Unless you want me to have some sort of.
No, because this person has control over you, but they don't know the full extent of your abilities yet. They're just piloting the body for the first time, but they do know that you have a dagger on you, and so they're going to try to sneak attack Kel.
Oh, hey, Finn, what's up? Hey, what are you doing?
You see this wild look in Finn's eye as the sentimental dagger plunges into your, or at least attempts to plunge into your meaty, delicious elk jerky rum. But
Ooh,
having
yes.
little piloting control, they just flail randomly trying to cut at your tail and miss.
Wow, damn.
And
Real Finn's great stabbing, bitch.
they have bardic, right? So they're gonna blow one of your bardics.
Your audacity.
On helping their friend. So now their friend has bardic.
Wow. They could also have to heal them. Oh, well,
Really
I guess
is
not
a
anymore.
sisterhood.
After that happens, you you regain consciousness and are totally pissed.
What the fuck?
Oh, never mind. So do you guys want to take your break here or continue combat and then break after?
I'm good either way.
Yeah, I have no preference.
All right. Press a. We'll do it by vote. Type a 1 if you want to keep going. 2 if you want to take a break. All right. The ones have it. 2. Do you need to use take a break? If you need to run to the restroom.
I do need to rest my area soon, but I can hold it.
Okay. Well, you can go. You've got a couple turn orders left.
I will do that.
Okay. All right. So it is Ronnie's turn.
Ronnie starts by running up. And as they get closer, I say, Oz, do you want to go fireball now?
I need to get over to the room, but once I can fireball.
Matt,
Yes,
what
dear.
would it take? Could as I go, can I like free action scoop Oz / can Oz jump on me?
To get Oz past these guys, they will give him attack of opportunities.
Well, so I'm like, what if I run like here, scoop Oz, take a disengage action, and keep moving, using my action to dash?
I don't think that within the mechanics of D&D it works like that, because he would need to be doing the disengage as well. He's not just an object.
Okay,
I know he's
I can't
little.
disengage on
You
his
can't
behalf.
disengage him. I think that's a cool idea for a future thing Ronnie might be able to do with as a... We're getting into something in the next round. You guys have just leveled up. In this game, we have unique trees. Characters can earn unique abilities based on their specific skill sets alone. And because of the strong bond between Finn and Wey, we will be getting to a point where some of their trees will branch out into duo trees, sort of like in Chrono Trigger, where people have team-up effects. I think as the relationship between Ronnie and Oz continues, this is a cool idea for one. Just FYI.
Oh, we're gonna really just build in a full fastball special.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think that's a bad idea.
Will that not? If I'm not able to scoop him and keep moving, then I can't get him there. I was like, I've got it.
I will say
That's
that
a free action,
your Battlemaster senses will allow you to know that this guy just below Oz is looking so bad, like last legs. And this guy looks like he hasn't been injured at all. I don't know if that plays into what you're planning, but that would be something that is very evident to you.
Yeah, no, it plays in enough that I'm gonna take a swing on the injured guy. But I was like, okay, if I can scoop him, I can run, scoop, disengage, dash, action surge, run.
Do you not have that ability anymore where you can give him a free... You switched it out? I was
switched
wondering.
it out.
Okay, got it.
Yeah. But I'll just take a swing on this fella.
Okay, the southern one, right?
Yeah, the southern fella.
The southern gentleman. Okay,
Feels good.
that will hit for 10.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you know what? I'll do my thing. Right? This
your
does a
rumble
thing.
hammer attack. That'll give you a little AoE on it.
Yeah, why not?
Sure.
There's very rarely a bunch of people adjacent to my targets.
Yeah, exactly. So, okay, this guy, the first guy you hit is dead on impact, for sure, from the 10.
One. Cool.
So you're going to cave him in. So that 1d4 will hit the gas next to him for 1 bludgeoning, right? Or 1 force?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'll just swing over Oz, duck, and just swing over Oz at him.
Okay, so
Oz doesn't think the duck, but Oz is short enough.
yeah, it doesn't really matter at that.
Oz is looking for a duck.
And I think I'll attach a pushing attack.
Sure. It's very smart.
Which is, what are these again? They're D8s? They're D8s. So total of 10 damage. And he's got to make a strength saving throw.
Okay. He does, I assume?
Yeah.
So he's not pushed. Okay. But he does take a palpable... You cave in one's head, knocking it clean off, and then you hit the other one in the chest and doing massive damage to its ghoulish pectoral. And but it is still up and going strong. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Okay. Kelkan, it is Elkken's turn.
All right, I'm just gonna hose the downed person again.
Okay,
18.
that hits.
For 23 bludgeoning damage.
Shit.
Whoa.
Holy shit.
Hooves is such a good attack, but it only works on prone people.
Okay, so you are stamping with your hooves, right? So you squish her so much that basically she has become drained of all blood at this point. There's blood on the ceiling now, and she is just down.
Oof.
She technically, I'll give you a little peek behind the curtain, viewers at home. She technically had 1 HP left, but come on, that's a good gimme right there. She's down, she's prone, she's done. Okay, so she is done, Zo. Do you have 1 attack per turn as Elk?
I have 1 attack per turn, yes.
Okay, great.
I'll hang out here for now. Yeah, I won't move or anything.
Okay. Oz, it is your turn. Unfortunately, you are within 5 feet of a ghast, which means you must make a Constitution saving throw at the start of your turn. Because its stench is so bad. Okay, because you failed this con save...
I would like to use my last luck point.
You are fully allowed to do that. Natural
Nice.
20 on this save. Okay, you avoid the negative effect of this terrible stench, plugging your nose with your feathers, and you're able to continue your turn unabated. Was that the right word? Sure.
Ozzy has just sunk his little head into behind his bandana to help block out the smell.
You've got your shadow blade at the ready.
Ozzy is just gonna sprint for it, and if this thing makes an attack of opportunity, he'll use his dragon tail.
Okay. Yeah, it will.
What?
He'll use his dragon tail, his unique tail ability. Okay, so you're gonna go for it. It's gonna try to attack you as you go. It is going to attempt to use its claws on you.
What does the dragon tail do again?
I don't think we've seen it
tail.
yet.
It lets me. Ozzy's used it a few times. It lets him avoid the attack of opportunity if it hits. It's a reaction, so it doesn't use up its action.
Okay, that would have hit, but it hits the tail instead, and then you drop the tail, right? So you can't use it until
the tail
rest.
has 2 uses.
Oh,
So
great.
It took off a chunk, but it's not dead.
Right. The tail is a little bit ripped, but it's still intact for right now. Okay. So you managed to get past, and you can place yourself where you would like.
Okay, Ozzy's using his action to sprint.
Right. I gotta say, that was a great use of the dragon tail, too. Just because of some nasty ghast effects.
Alright, and after all the running and swinging his tail, Ozzy, using his action, is just little feathery hands on his knee, just kind of taking a second to breathe here. He's not used to so much running.
Like me on the treadmill
Just like
yesterday.
holding up a finger like, give me a second.
Okay, it is Ghast's turn. The Ghast is confused by what just happened with the tail, but it shrugs and it goes straight for Ronnie. It is going to try to claws Ronnie. It misses, right? Oops, stench.
Yep.
That's just its stench. That was not meant to do that. I just accidentally.
I will riposte.
It doesn't hit you though, right? So you can just riposte.
Yeah, riposte is when it misses. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry. Do. Ooh.
Okay, that will hit just barely.
Oh, alrighty. And hits.
Persona music. I'm very much excited for Persona. Persona 3 Reload comes out maybe in 2 hours, I think. Okay, five damage.
Plus the D8 plus the superiority dice. Let me double check that. Expend added to the damage. Yeah.
10. Okay, great. All right, so this guy's bloodied now. You successfully deflected his attack, his claw swipe with the hammer, and then bonked him in the side of the noggin with that. His tongue was flailing and spiraling. Okay, so this ghoul
Gross.
is, yeah, these guys are not cool. They look like just heavy-duty zombies with long, nemesis-type tails. I mean, not tails, tongues.
The opposite.
Opposite side, opposite function. Cuteness or disgustness. So this guy's gonna clamber over to Finn and is going to try to claws her. That's gonna miss, right? No, it's gonna hit.
That hits.
Poor Finn. Okay.
Oh man, we
Finn,
gotta go shopping.
We
Finn
gotta
is
go
going
shopping.
to take 15 slashing
Shopping.
damage. 15
Okay.
slashing damage.
Oh my god, dude.
Make a con save, please.
Okay, hold on.
Thank God for that. Okay. She would have been paralyzed for a minute otherwise.
Oh, jeez.
That's what I was happy that Oz made his tail thing before too. Okay, so this other this other ghast is going to try to break free from its restraints. It does. It is going to hop off right now. That's the end of its turn. These custodians are basically limited in what they can do, but they do know one cantrip, which is Chill Touch. One of them is going to Shrill Touch the elk. Let's see if we can do that.
Oh my god, they're like obsessed
No.
with you.
And
Yeah.
the other one is going to try to Chill Touch Finn. That should miss as well.
Yarp.
Okay, so they both miss their attacks and sort of back away slightly because they are very scared. All right, it is the Shadowbreaker Emissary's turn, last of the turn order. Ruthie, are you back?
Yeah, I'm back.
Okay, great. And yeah, I don't feel like you. If anyone ever needs to go 10-1, aka that's what we call it in showbiz. But if you need to do that, then just post in the chat real quick. Just find a relevant time. Don't feel like you need to. Nature calls. So okay. Shadowbreakers are gonna shadow break.
Well, one of them is.
Yeah, there's only
one's
one
already
left, isn't
broken.
there? There's only one left.
Well, serves the other one right.
How'd that bardic work out for you, bitch?
Yeah.
She still has Bardic though. Oh, that's a fucking cool thing.
No, it's not.
I don't think so.
Sorry.
Flame and dumb.
And spooky.
She doesn't like where she is necessarily, but she has a cool
feel-
idea. She's going to try to do. Kel, I need you to make a Wisdom save,
Okay.
Oh
Don't
no.
forget
Which
to
I-
add 4.
which I think is your stat. Why add 4 for what?
Me.
The aura.
Allie.
Fora. Okay,
24
so
plus 4.
so you are
Okay.
not controlled. So she basically burned her turn trying
That
to
would be
control you.
horrifying.
Thank God.
That would be a nightmare.
Big stumpy boy. It makes sense to her. Okay,
We would all die.
Way, it is your turn. You're currently in the shadow of the elk.
Yeah, I feel like I'm just encased in fluff, but I did see the ghast attack Finn, and Waylon is enraged. Not a barbarian, though. I am
I would like
going...
to rage.
I would like to rage, but the answer is no.
Right.
Stab, please.
You're rushing towards the ghast.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'd like to use... Fuck it, I'll save the bardic for the second one.
Okay. Okay, the second one hits.
Right, and I'm smiting.
Okay.
Anki!
First level smite?
Yeah, it's my last spell slot.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, you've been doing
Oh my
different
gosh.
things.
I burned through them.
I don't even think we had fights today, did we? What did you burn them on?
No, but so the two spells were, the second levels were locate object, then disguise self. I think I have
Yeah.
to cast that, so I counted that. Then a smite.
No.
Yeah, we've been doing a
Another
lot of
smite.
cool utility stuff.
No,
Yeah.
you don't burn a spell slot on the Fabian ability. You shouldn't. Anyway.
Oh,
So you would get that back.
I have one spell slot to my name.
Great. You can make a note of that in the description if you would like to remember that, because it's supposed to be a free use of it. You know what I mean? Because it's through Fabian.
Gotcha.
That's why it's otherwise it would be a little bit of a weaker level up. Although I guess it does give you nice access to a spell, but whatever. Okay, so as you are piercing with your rapier and you are smiting through it, the radiant power, as you might expect, does significant damage to this undead. Doesn't it do... I remember from playing Pally, doesn't it do an extra damage roll?
It's like an undead.
An extra die.
Yeah. And that D8, it's 8. It's 8 radiant.
That's radiant?
Yeah. So smites, they just add an extra die if the creature is undead. It doesn't like double.
Right, but is that die radiant damage?
The one I just did, yes.
Okay, great. Okay, so you notice that the radiant damage is eating away at its flesh and making it crack and sort of like removing its cursed nature. So that is... It basically doubles all that radiant damage, so that makes 8, 8, 16, 25 damage to this thing.
Oh, shit.
So you just basically made it bloodied. Half of its flesh is like melting away. You can see its skeletal form beneath, and it is bloodied there. Okay. That's the end of your turn, yeah?
Yeah, look over at Finn, make sure she's not dead.
She looks annoyed. I'm just guessing, but probably.
Equally angry.
Okay, Finn, it's your go.
Okay, yeah. In her, also non-barbarian rage, is going to try to grab this thing's tongue and cut it off.
Okay, it's gonna try to cut that tongue.
We're going
Tongue
to use...
I go into a rage. There's no mechanical benefit. I just do it.
Yeah.
I go
Rage
into an
is
RP rage.
Rage is just a vibe.
Really, it would be like
Rage
that.
is such a vibe.
Okay,
Let's
that's a hit.
go.
Nice.
Get
You
wrecked.
stab this thing right in the tongue.
No, actually, I cut it off. Oh, wait. Why did that happen twice? Ah, I know why that happened twice. I clicked the wrong thing. There we go.
Okay, you slice at this thing,
Hey.
cutting off the end of its tongue, which flies behind you and lands near one of these ladies who backs away, frightened of it. And yeah, this thing is very close to the tenebrous abyss from whence it came.
Die already.
So,
That was
did you
good.
like to do anything with the bonus or anything like that?
Do I have a bonus? Well, someone stole one of my bardics, so...
It'll
Kel
get
a
used.
Do I give Elk Kel a bardic? I might as well. We're probably
Give
gonna
Kelk a
nappy. Yeah, let's do it.
Kelk.
Elk,
Kelk.
Elk. Yes, Kelk gets a bardic.
And Kel.
Okay, that is all.
Okay. All right, Ronnie, your go. You're face to face with this horrible thing. Its stinkiness is about to affect you, though. So you're gonna have to try to hold strong and avoid being stunk to death by this thing. So please make a con save for me.
Yes.
Perfect. The stench does not affect you, and you are resistant to its stench for the next 24 hours.
Like you can almost like see like the little like nose slits sort of like flatten. Whole. Mm-mm. All right, let's have at it.
Okay, big hit,
Ooh.
big hit. Okay, commanding 10 damage.
How does this thing work again? All right, and then again.
And you have destroyed it. It falls slumping to the ground, no longer capable of licking anyone.
I'm licking anything.
All right, would you like to
I'm
move
just gonna
forward?
book it. Yeah.
I think you're one back, because you were
Oh.
here 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay.
Okay.
For some reason, I thought it was like.
You pulled from
From-
the gas tile, rather than from your tile.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, Kalken, you're hoofing it over.
Okay. And I can move through friendly occupied spaces, right? Because I
Yes,
would like
you
to
can.
move 1, 2, and then is that 5, 10, 15? Okay, I'll need to go down one more so I can charge all the way back up here, and then take an attack at this guy.
All right, you will before you do that take an attack of opportunity.
Will I? Am I ever moving out of her 5 feet range?
Yeah,
Like-
when you moved here, you did.
Oh, right. You're right. Okay, I'm okay with that.
Okay. Okay, she's going to necroburst you as you leave range for 11,
That
and
misses.
that will miss. Okay, so that doesn't matter. Now do your charge.
Awesome. So I'll charge in there, and then so that is this to hit.
It hits.
And because of that, I get this plus another 2d6.
Doesn't matter. You skewer it with
Oh,
your
fun.
horns and launch it backwards with such might that it flings into this woman over here, knocking her against the wall and rendering her unconscious as well.
Oh,
That's-
lovely.
That's 2 ladies you've knocked out. She is as unconscious as the other one. Still blinded too, and this thing is dead as well.
I'm all about equality here. Yeah, that's my turn. Thank you.
Okay. Oz, you have arrived to see that most of your fireball targets have been destroyed, but there are still 3 bad guys available here. There's this one who looks like she is in perfect health, this ghoul who looks like it's eyeing the people at the center of the room, and this cowering lady in the back of the room.
Oz peeks around the elk into the room. Nick, you have it under control. And he is going to drop a fireball
Okay.
and
To
sculpt
hit all
spell
3
so
and
the
sculpt
party
it,
is
yeah,
safe.
right. Of course.
Yeah. So I think that's 4 enemies there should be hit with it.
I think it's... Oh, yeah, well, she's unconscious, so yeah, you can kill her too if you would like to, yeah. I'm just gonna say that's a given, and then she'll die.
Okay, I think unless he takes the effort to sculpt around
Yeah,
her.
right, yeah, she's just immolated, basically.
Yeah. Well, Ozzy can't really see that far in there. But
Ozzy leaning over around the elk, just tossing it in.
yeah,
Here you go.
like a little grenade just rolls it under Finn in the elk.
Makes me think of Ratchet throwing grenades left and right.
Yeah. Whoever is alive needs to make a dex saving throw.
Okay, I got that. Alright, first the custodian in the back will make a dex save. Natural 20, they save. Oh
They take
my.
half on the save.
Which still kills them. They are dead.
Ooh, that is 3 6s in that damage roll.
Yeah, that's a big
And of course
bitty
a nat
bop
1.
there.
There's
Okay,
always a nat
so
1.
custodians are all out of the picture right now. I'm gonna do the emissary next. This is a dex save. That is a save, but they take 18, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which leads them to... So basically they catch fire and are running around in circles trying to put it out. And now lastly we have our final ghast, who just needs to make a save here, but fails and takes the full 36, which, wouldn't you know it, is the entirety of his health pool. So he just immediately bursts into flames and turns to ash. Good move by Oz, as usual. A big bitty bop.
If anything in the room is flammable, it is also on fire now.
Okay. Yeah, the gurneys, which are kind of blood coated, like some of them begin smoldering a little bit, but there's not a lot of cloth in there. It's a lot of, I mean, I guess the leather is burning on them too, but they're also kind of blood ridden and covered in goo and salve and stuff like that. So they're not really that flammable right now, but they are scorched to high hell. Okay, these people are all out of the picture. So it is the Shadow Breaker emissary's turn. She's sort of seeing the writing on the wall right now. And so she is going to do her multi-attack, which allows her to make a Necroburst and a spell. And so she's going to try to Necroburst Kelk for 22. That'll hit.
That will hit.
For 15 necrotic. And target must make a con save.
Okay.
Okay, fail. All right, you are now
Wait, that's +4.
Oh, true.
Bum, bum, bum.
Wait, plus the 4 from that. Oh,
Plus
not from your
plus a
bardic.
D4.
Plus a D. Wait, no.
From
Plus
the
my aura protection,
aura.
which is a
Plus the 4
minus
of the aura,
plus
so
four.
it auto saves. So okay, you don't take that additional, but you do
Yeah.
take the 15 necrotic. They're going to Misty Step. Basically just Misty Step out of harm's way. I think let's see where they could conceivably see. Can't really see
I like it when they run.
But could see there.
Free charge.
So, over here, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And they are off and downstairs. And with their hasty escape, you guys have a moment to catch your breath, and you are out of combat.
I'm gonna heal Finn for 15.
Should we chase that person?
Oh,
Yeah, are they going to get reinforcements? Should we go follow them?
So you said that this goes downstairs where they just went? Further down?
Yes.
Should we chase that person? Also, does anyone want to tie up Sister Windress? I may have knocked her out by accident.
I'm fine with that, frankly. If someone wants to hand me some rope, I'm fresh out of rope.
Should I chase this person?
Chase the person, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna toss Wey some rope and just book it down here.
I'd
Okay.
like to follow Ronnie.
So,
Ozzy's going to
With
follow
big
Ronnie.
to make this fair, let's keep this in turn order. That way you guys get your do time. So, Ronnie, where were you at the end of the battle?
I was. Here? No, it's here. 5, 10, 15.
Yeah, everyone
20,
move back to where you were. So,
Yep.
Way, you were going to use your lay on hands to heal Finn?
Yes.
Okay, so that's your turn, and you can move if you would like. Finn, what are you going to do?
Also gonna heal Way.
Aww.
Let's see.
Ronnie.
I mean,
Aw.
sorry, I smacked you in the face with my cards.
No, that's fine. I fucking
He was
blazed
asleep for that. He didn't even know.
You what?
Yeah,
So that's
I
7
mean, sorry
healing.
for saving you. Yeah.
You technically killed me.
The elk can talk!
Yes. But just like a phoenix, Kel, you rose from the ashes to become something even greater.
Are you gonna move at all, Finn?
Yeah, she also is very bent on interrogating this lady.
Okay. So Ronnie, you're gonna go
Yeah, and I'll just.
dash 5, 10,
Yeah.
15, 20. So about here, basically top of the stairs.
Yeah.
Okay, Elken.
I have 100 feet of movement, so I can get all the way up to the stairs if I dash. So I will do
Can I
that.
have jumped on? Can I jump on Elken?
Absolutely, if you want, and I can support it.
Yeah, but
Hell
that would
yeah,
take
I want to do.
that would take a bonus action, but you haven't used one in your last turn, right?
Correct.
So I would say, yeah, you can. You can get on Elken. And you can... How far was that from the top of the... You were, like, here, right? So you've only used, like...
I was precisely here, I think.
So that you've only moved 30 feet to get to here. So you can technically outpace them getting down the stairs. So...
Yep.
So you can get here. Ronnie's gonna grab on and swing on top. And then
Do like a full Legolas style move.
You guys are going to
love to
move
see it.
here. Let's say she's here just so you guys have room to get there. Because it'll just make more sense.
We just also just run over her by accident.
Yeah, really. Pretty much that's what's happening. To front. Wait. Not you, Kel.
If only I had an attack that was specifically for running over people as an elk.
I mean, you can if you want to. You can charge
No,
her down
I'm
the
not.
stairs.
Why not?
Oh, down the stairs? Her? Yeah.
Yeah, she's
that
like...
I will do.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you basically ran down the stairs and ran directly into her. So if you would like to charge her, now is the time.
Yeah, I'll do a ram attack then. And I still have Bardic, right? So oh, never mind.
Natural 20 on the ram attack. Okay, so do your damage.
20 bludgeoning, and I still get another 2d6 on top of that.
Holy shit.
2d6?
Yeah, I'll put it in chat, but if I charge them, it's a 2d6 on top of that damage if it hits.
Oh, okay. So it's 8 or 28 total. Okay.
You love to see it.
Really do. I think she earned it, honestly.
And she has to succeed on a strength saving throw.
And I'm gonna say she just fails automatically because she's on the stairs. And you just fucking elk just charged into her.
Oh my god.
So she's going to, and she's scared already, so she's just going to be knocked over here and is prone. Okay. Is that the end of your... I feel like you can still move more, though, right?
I can still move more. I don't need to, though. I'll hang out here.
Can you see? Are we
I
able
cannot...
to see
I
what's
actually... I
happening?
can't see where she is. I don't know if that's something on my end. Can you ping...
Are you seeing... Did you scroll down?
I'm not.
Yeah, I see
have-
in this...
I don't even
Oh my
remember-
god, I didn't.
Bottom left of the
I-
map.
I see it. Okay, perfect. Thank you.
You could get on the other side of her just
Yeah,
to
I'll get on the
stop
other side of her
going,
then.
but also don't step on those weird gold tiles. They look weird.
Yeah, I'll just hang out here.
I'll pull the game map back.
Scream
so
can't
we
see
can
it either.
Yeah. It's a big map, guys, so you're just gonna have to, we're gonna have to, until we can all get in the same area, it'll be a little bit skronky. Oops. Okay, stay up. Okay, that's the end of Kelken's turn. Oz, on you.
Oz is going to chase after the rest of the party.
50, 55, 60. Okay, I'm going to put you, if you run in a straight line, you'll basically end up here. Scroll your map down to the left, and you'll be able to see. Can you see that?
That's his 30 feet of movement.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were dashing.
Oh, he'll dash.
Okay, that's your
I guess that's
dash
60
there.
feet of movement.
Yeah.
Okay, Ozzy, caught his breath, cast Fireball, took off back running again, and is taking a moment to catch his breath again. His hands back on his knees on the stairs, like, just give me a second. I'll Fireball to.
Ozzy doing a high intensity interval training.
Ozzy is not used to this much running.
Okay, she's going to use half her movement to become unprone. She's very scared right now. She's going to try to slow everybody here so she can get away. Oh, she can't do slows anymore. She already used her slow. Okay. Okay, and technically you guys are both next to her. So she's going to try to necroburst both the elk and Ronnie. Elk and Ronnie both miss, I want to say. Yeah.
Yes.
Both miss. Too scared to be able to do anything.
Can I riposte from the elk? From elk down?
Yes, you can.
Do I get advantage because I have the high ground, the high elk?
No.
Okay.
It's over, lady.
Oh, it doesn't feel good.
I have
That
the high
just
elk.
misses.
Her AC is 15, Ronnie says.
You take disadvantage for metagaming. Okay, that was the end of her turn. Wey, it is your go.
He tossed the rope my way, right?
What's that?
Yeah.
Ronnie, tossed... Yeah.
Toss the rope?
Yeah. Ronnie said someone should tie up the sister. Windress.
Oh, yeah. You guys don't know her name. Or no, wait. Ronnie does, yeah.
Ronnie does! Yeah, so I'm just gonna... Fuck it, I'll dash.
Aw, Midna.
Maybe. Yeah, I will turn to the door and frown. Just fucking poison.
If you
every time.
If we could see Windress's face right now, it would have those anime swirly eyes.
Right. It's been less than a minute since I landed on her down the stairs.
So much pushing people down the stairs in this shit. Jeez.
Don't have so many stairs then.
Okay, that's a good point. Finn, it is your go.
Yeah. Finn's like, okay, well, the rest of the party went that way, but also the last time I let Wey go by himself, he got poisoned, so...
Never again. Never again.
So we're gonna go this way.
Okay, dash action.
Yeah, we're gonna go this way.
Okay. Kelken, you are still elking this poor, helpless murderer.
Does she look bloodied at all?
Yes, she is bloodied. I haven't given it to her yet 'cause she has so many icons, but yeah, she's bloodied. She's basically wearing a
Okay.
midsummer crown of Roll20 icons right now.
I will thingy. I will take the attack of opportunity to back off so I can get another charge in.
Okay.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, and then 20 feet back in.
Okay, so she tries to necroburst you. Misses.
That misses.
You
I
charge her.
will ram.
That hits. She needs to make a
That-
strength. So 18 on her.
18. Yeah.
And she has to make a strength saving throw, right?
Yes, she does.
What's the
Maybe
DC of
not
it?
again.
It is 14.
Okay, so she stays
wow.
up, but she's looking like really bad. She's like just trying. She wants so desperately. You see her looking towards the door in the northeast, being like just desperation. Her last
Ma'am.
ounces of strength.
Ma'am, we could just stop all this if you just want to sit down and tell us what's going on.
Please, please don't hurt me. I'll tell you anything.
I mean, it's not my turn.
You can still talk.
I can't,
Talking's
I
a
can't
free
make
action.
decisions. Okay. Oh, so yeah, I think Ronnie buys it and will be like, maybe do a quick insight check, but we'll be like, look, if she wants to surrender, I'm good with that.
It's technically Oz's turn right now, right?
Right. So I was like,
You can't make
not
an
my- it's
inside
not my
check
turn.
when it's
I
not your
can't
turn,
make
but you
any
can
offers.
speak. You can speak.
it doesn't have to, you don't have to die. I'll just say that.
You could have.
What's that?
You could have just surrendered at the top of the stairs. I didn't have to run so much.
I'm sorry. I was so scared. We didn't mean to harm anyone. It was all a misunderstanding.
So you did harm people, though.
I was forced. I was coerced. I don't even want to be here. Please, let me go.
I mean, letting you go probably isn't gonna happen at this point, but if you want to sit down and have a fun chat. Ozzy's still catching his breath. Just sitting down. Sitting down sounds great.
Please. I have refreshments in the room just ahead. Take me there and we can all rest together.
How about no? You sit down here where we all are and we have a fun little chat. I do
you
not
run.
want to move anymore.
If you run, I will follow.
I won't run. I won't go anywhere without you, noble elk. She like touches your nose gently.
If you run, my firebolt goes real far.
Please, no, have mercy.
Ozzy is going to hold an action. If she runs, he will firebolt her.
She looks like she has no intention of running. She's on her knees, begging forgiveness, almost looking like she will kiss your feet.
He's still holding his action. That's Ozzy's turn. He moved the rest of the way down and he's holding his action.
Okay, holding your action, it's now her turn. She's true to her word, she isn't going to run. Because she'd prefer to Misty Step.
Oh,
You fools! She bounces over here. You'll never stop us! Never! Which of course
Doesn't that
triggers
trigger firebolt?
Oz's. Yeah, of course it does. Of course it does. Okay, shoot your firebolt.
And potent cantrip. If it misses, she still takes half.
Okay.
Or if she saves, rather. No,
Is it a
it's an
save?
attack. No. You're right. It's
No,
just still in it.
it's a hit based thing. Okay, that hits.
Oh no, if it's a saving throw, then it takes half. So if Ozzy misses, he misses.
But he hits.
Okay,
Oh
she
my
dies.
god.
She dies
I'm
right there.
guessing it's the 7.
Yeah, it's just
Unless
the 7.
Ozzy had advantage.
No, he
It's
doesn't.
just a 7.
It's she's just dead. She gets hit in the back with the fireball and falls.
I think as
Exactly.
that happens, Ronnie goes, Oz, I don't know if you can make that non-lethal. Okay.
And with that, you guys are out of combat, and with that, we will take finally our break. Let's be back at 10 after the hour. I'll put us on to. Oops, did I turn off my camera? I hope I did. No, I didn't. I'll put you guys on mute for now, and yeah, we'll be back in just a few short minutes. All right, thanks everybody.
fed and toast has been made.
Yeah.
Hooray!
All hail toast.
All right, so we are back. We are back. The party finds themselves in another strange situation. Half the party is downstairs in a gigantic chamber filled with tiles on the ground, some of which are gold and some of which are solid stone. And upstairs, Wey and Finn are going to tie up Windress.
Yeah. Finn's
Fearful
just
music.
marching over. Can she step on her hand with her heel?
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just like, grind.
Roll to hit.
Yeah. Oh shit. Okay. Dice.
Okay, you have killed her.
What? I was just trying to subdue her, not kill her.
She's dead.
No.
She was
Was it
already.
non-lethal?
That's not how that works.
She was already subdued. I mean, she was already unconscious at
What do you
0
mean?
HP.
I
She,
stepped on her hand. And
yeah,
Damn,
and all
that's a war
with your
crime.
heel, the blood squirted out everywhere. She's dead.
Can we
You
say it
killed
was-
her.
Can we
Ronnie
say it was
yells at the stairs.
non-lethal?
Oh no, ours is dead. Do you still have yours?
Ah, shit.
I mean, she was already unconscious. Any attacks you do to her at that point are just purely cruelty.
Okay. Oops. I was trying to do a hot cop thing. I didn't mean to.
All right, bring her into
You
the
didn't mean to
bring
commit a
her
war
into the
crime?
creepy torture room. Oh, maybe we can fib our way upstairs and talk to them.
Did you kill her? You could heal her.
Nope, she's super dead.
I'm nervous about leaving the other ones alone. And where are you guys?
Ronnie walking, like nudges Kel with their knee. Should we go back upstairs?
Hearing all the shouting, the other two, the other priestesses upstairs come and look at what's happening, and they can see all the ghouls, and they just start screaming and run out of the church.
So we're fucked.
That's probably bad.
Yeah.
Well, we shouldn't go that way anymore.
Out? We shouldn't go out anymore. We're stuck here in the church forever.
I
Back to the
mean-
village?
We still have no idea what the hell is happening here.
Yeah, this place super sucks.
No, I hate it. I super hate it, but what the fuck is up with that? You know? What?
Okay, cover story. The ghouls got loose, and they just, revenge killed their masters. We did none of this.
Okay, yeah. Yep. Sounds about
Cool.
right.
Why do I feel like our debt just went up?
Like, psychically, Oz felt that conversation. Okay, well-
Oz didn't even hear the conversation. He just psychically is feeling their debt go up.
Should we maybe send to Yorkus and be like, hey, if a couple of crazy nuns come over and tell you that we massacred everyone in the temple, can you try and do something for us?
Oh shit, Yorkus.
Just say cultist kidnapped Way. Does that work?
There's probably a kidnapping fee.
Are these tiles gold?
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
Wait, can we just pry out the tiles?
I am not beyond a little bit of petty theft in a temple.
Are you guys coming downstairs to join
There's
us?
also a door.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna pick up Windress's body and move it so it looks like she was mauled by the ghoul.
Aw, what a good
But,
boyfriend, helping helping your girl escape murder charges.
Setting up the crime scene.
Yep.
I
Is
know
that a
it's
common
framed like
relationship
murder
question?
scene.
Would you help me hide a body?
Thank God forensics wasn't invented yet. High five.
Hey Finn, do you want to wipe all the gore off of our body? Well, maybe not all of the gore, but like the body carrying gore.
Oh yeah, hold on. She'll prestidigitation that right off.
Yeah, you guys are clean
Keep,
now.
keep some of it. Some of it.
Okay, yeah.
Like the face stuff. That scares people.
It's too much.
Is it really that much?
I mean, not that's a
Hours
look.
pass.
Yeah, as they
We're fixing
deliberate.
our hair.
Ronnie starts trying to tap the tiles.
Okay, Ronnie Ronnie starts trying to tap the tiles. Are you guys coming downstairs?
Yes.
So she said that she had refreshments over there. I bet there isn't refreshments,
Hold
but
still.
there's probably something.
Wait, where did you go?
We're now on the stairs. And when we come down, we're like theater ready, like look like we just came out of like a Sweeney Todd play.
Oh, so your room wasn't that bad.
No, it was super bad.
Yeah, it was so. Can't you tell by all the blood?
Yeah, we got mauled by all those ghasts that went crazy, right, guys?
Yeah, that's what happened in the hallway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And nothing else.
They just suddenly did that for no reason.
So the priestesses are going to get help. They saw Wendress, she was already dead.
You're using your lying voice.
I am. I'm giving us an alibi.
Okay, so Ronnie, you said you started while waiting for them. You started tapping tiles with your hammer.
Yeah. What do I got? With my crowbar.
Okay. So the tiles right in front of you. Poke where you'd like to. Okay. So as you tap the tile directly in front of you, you press. Nothing happens when you first tap it. How hard do you want to press on this thing?
A little harder. Like if I tap it and nothing happens, I'll press a little bit. I don't think I'm going full like I saw that she landed over here and was fine. So I know that there are places that you can be, but I don't know if they're gonna like minesweeper us or whatever. So then I'll sort of like shove it medium hard.
Okay, as you press down on it, make a strength saving throw. Okay, you easily hold on to the crowbar as spikes shoot out from the floor and batter into it, knocking your arm up somewhat, but it doesn't knock it out of your hands.
Do the spikes come up from just the tile, or like around the tile, like where
From
they
the
come
from
up
the floor
original?
on the tile where they
Okay.
pressed.
Good. More death.
Love that for us.
We killed ours by accident. I was hoping to ask her how to get over there. You don't have yours anymore?
No, Finn dominatrixed her to death.
Alright.
Not on purpose.
Okay, what do you mean dominatrixed her to death?
That's not important.
Stomped on her hand.
Ooh, you're learning. Good job, then.
Why does that sound condescending from you, Kel? Okay.
Felt good.
Well, there's a door over there. I'd very much like to know what's going on with it. I don't want to get full of spikes. I'm going to try to reach over and push on the gold one.
Okay, doke. With the crowbar, same amount of force as before.
Yeah.
Okay. As you press on the gold square, behind you guys, you hear a gurgling noise from the pipe on the wall over here.
Probably more poison.
And a ghast slides down out of the chamber. I need you guys to roll
my.
for initiative.
Okay,
Damn it. My bad. I got this one if you all want to work on the floor problem.
I feel like you're the best one for that problem, but okay.
The floor problem?
Yeah, with the single file like we did in the other dungeon.
I mean, anyone can do that.
No, but only
Okay.
one person has super long arms.
Oh, that's right. I have long arms. Sure. All right. Well, okay.
I can take care of this guy.
You know what? I'm really far away and low in the initiative, so
Metagaming. Take 12 damage.
take psychic damage that you don't understand.
Ronnie just doesn't feel like fighting that quickly.
They're really into the floor puzzle, but they didn't want to admit it.
Is Kelk still a thing, or is it?
Yeah, I didn't
Kelk?
change back yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
Finn, it is your turn.
Okay, well, two other people told her that they have the gas under control, so she's going to...
Gas?
yeah,
oh,
the
gassed.
She's gonna tippy tap right there.
Tap?
Yeah.
Do you mean step or tap?
Can I do like a foot tap?
Okay, how much pressure are you putting on this tile there?
As much
Hey,
as
do
she
you want
can.
the staff? Do you want the
Okay.
staff? You can do that.
It's too late. The choice has been made. This is another one of her
Ronnie
classic
suddenly is like, maybe I can
murder
get her
steps.
Just like she stepped on that priest's hand.
Okay,
she's
make a dex saving throw.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay,
Nice.
you pull your spiky heel back as spikes shoot out from the floor right there.
Eep, okay, that's not a good one. Let's try this one.
No, that counts as your action for the turn. Okay, Oz, it is your go.
Darn.
Oz is going to cast Mage Armor that he should have done long ago.
Right. Okay, you are maged
He was
armor.
busy
Up.
running.
What does that bring your AC to? 15?
$13 plus Dex. I think that's 14.
Okay. Okay, anything else you want to do?
Once we get the spooky thing solved, if we want, I could just use levitate on one of us. We could just use that person as a boat to get across without touching the floor.
Ronnie
Everyone
can carry
ride
all
the
of us.
elk, levitate the elk. and get
Ooh,
across.
that's clever.
I love that plan.
Unfortunately, I've
we
just
have to be
decided
near
that the
the wall,
ceiling
so we're
is
not
very
touching
low.
the floor to get across.
The ceiling is 5 feet. Even elks must crawl.
Ozzy was imagining Ronnie just like laying flat and just him sitting on Ronnie like a boat.
Yeah, swimming in the air for flavor. Okay. Gast, it is your turn. Alright, Gast is gonna run up to Elken and use claws. 21 will
That
hit
hits.
for 9 slashing. And you gotta make a con save.
Alright.
Fail.
Ooh.
You are paralyzed for 1 minute.
13.
Uh,
Would a 13 pass?
Oh, wait, actually, can I use my bardic for that?
I don't
Yeah,
think
but
you need to.
But also,
'Cause-
you
but 13
automatically
would
get the
pass.
bonus.
yeah, so you are not paralyzed.
Oh, true.
Okay, so but you do take the 9 slashing.
Yes.
Okay. It is Kelken's turn.
Wait, okay, let's see. Yeah, I can do that without hitting a tile. I can move up here, take the attack of opportunity.
No, you will be standing on a tile if you do that.
Wait, really?
Yeah, look at your
It's
body.
so big.
Oh, I thought it was just the golden tile. Okay, my bad.
The golden tile is more ghasts, maybe. The gray tiles seem to be spikes.
Random spike.
5, 10, 5. Okay, I can't charge him. Everything's too close, so I'll just attack
You could
him.
run up the stairs and down the stairs again, but you'll take an attack of opportunity.
I'll just hit him normally.
Okay. Miss.
Okay. Bardic. Oh, sorry.
Go
Bardic,
ahead.
which is a D6.
Yep.
Nope.
13. That will just hit.
Oh, hell yes.
Hey. We'd love to see it.
Or 13.
13 bludgeoning. Okay. So you ram into him. Is that the ram attack, or is that the
Yes.
hoofs
I don't
attack?
get the extra 2d6, but
Okay.
it
So
is.
you bump into him, and he gets buffered by this, but maintains his footing. Okay, Waylon, it is your turn.
All right. Drawing my stuff around, don't mind me. I'll move down here and go for a stab.
Mhm.
I don't think I'm gonna use my smite just yet.
Hit for 5 piercing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stab number 2.
Hit
Oh. What could have been?
for 6. Okay, you swipe at him twice, cutting big gashes into his shoulder and abdomen.
Yeah, I don't think I have anything else unless I can do a Baldur's Gate move and shove him to knock him prone.
I feel like that's an action in real life.
Okay. That's fine.
In real 5e life.
Yeah. A non-cheater's gate. Okay, Ronnie, it is your turn.
Okay. I'll come over. And take a swing on him. Beep up boop.
Hit.
Beep.
6. He's very bloodied
Beep.
at this point.
Beep boop.
Okay. He's basically barely standing right now. He's just sort of like half formed and just sort of wobbling.
Then I guess I'll just go ahead and throw a pushing attack on there.
Okay. He gets the strength save?
Yeah,
Well, it doesn't matter because he's dead, right?
that's what I was going for.
Okay, so
And
he's...
push his lifeless
The
corpse.
elk is dead because I accidentally clicked
Oh
that
no.
token. Sorry, it happened. It's like chess once you take your finger off of it. Okay, you guys are out of combat after that amazing fight.
So, sorry. The conversation not having fully stopped. Were you... Oz, you can levitate Elkin? And we can all go across?
Should we bring the ghast with us? Our cover story is that they're going bonkers.
Cover story.
I mean, I could try to toss him, like, near that other lady.
Perfect.
I tried to do that.
Okay, where are you aiming for?
Like, here.
Uh,
Like, somewhere there.
beneath her? One
Yeah.
tile beneath her? Okay, great. Make a strength.
Can I take a deep breath and give myself guidance? A
Yeah.
strength what? Just check?
Yeah, strength check. Yeah.
Oh, I feel pretty good about that.
Yeah, okay. He flies over and lands right there.
Do spikes hit him?
No, nothing happens.
Oh,
God damn it. God's damn it. What else do I have in my
hey,
stupid
be careful which
inventory?
ones you invoke. Fabian, damn it.
Speaking of me, did anyone think to look around the room for any clues?
Clues of what?
I look around the room for clues.
Okay, everyone make perception checks.
I
There's a
did,
bunch
in
of
fact,
tiles.
and I saw what I saw.
Okay, Oddish, you see that right behind everybody on this wall here, there's like a lot of writing in a foreign language.
Oh. That
Oh.
might have been helpful to see. There's writing on the wall, guys.
Oz,
Yeah?
when you
That's
turn and
writing?
look, Oz, when you turn and look at it, you recognize it's Elvish immediately.
Ooh, I understand Elvish too. The elk understands Elvish.
Oh, you do? I thought only Oddish
Yeah.
did, or Oz did.
No, but the elk understands Elvish.
Oh, that's
kidding.
right. Wait, but can it speak it or read it?
I can't speak it, but it understands Common, Elvish, and Sylvan.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
Okay, fine, whatever. As an elk, you can understand how to read this. Something about the elk's amazing elvish brain understands this. That doesn't make any sense. Okay, whatever.
So I was just like, wow, it's written in elk.
Look, you guys both. Yeah, right. It's written in
It's
Elkish. Okay, you
Elf
both
that wrote it was
read.
dyslexic.
You both read an odd statement on the wall, which says, "I'll put it here in chat as well." But it says, "The path to dominance avoids those that quadrate."
It uses
Uh.
big words.
Like what?
Yeah, like hypothetically,
No
what?
one read it aloud to the bard.
Quadrilateral, I think?
What?
Quadratic
Yeah,
I
equation.
don't know. It's big words.
Well, I know quad means 4. I don't know what quadrate means.
Quadrate, okay.
I don't know what that means either. Wait, can I roll to see if I know what that means?
Sure. Yeah, make an intelligence check. Nope,
I
you're
don't
too
know.
dumb.
If you
Can-
like run
Wait, if that's an intelligence save. Oh, you're too far away.
Nah.
Shoot.
Well,
You're dumb either way. That's what I say. Dumb, dumb, dumb.
Ozzy gets real close to the writing and squints at it, hoping that this helps him understand.
It sparkles slightly.
Hmm. I don't understand the fancy words. Ken, do you understand the fancy words?
I have no idea. I'm just an elk.
bullshit. You've been talking this whole time.
Can I roll like an int check to like count out the tiles to see if like
To count
any
all the
one of the-
tiles in the room?
yeah, of course. No, I want to see if there's like groups of 4 that like stand out.
Okay, you can certainly try.
This is probably not. I'm probably. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
You notice that
16.
all squares seem to have 4 sides. You wonder if it's something like that.
Wayland's hungover. Okay.
From being poisoned or from alcohol?
Probably both. His liver hates him right now.
Well,
Yeah, I
quad
was
is
gonna say-
4. So,
So go ahead.
no, just Finn out loud trying to piece it together is like, if we step... do we do 4 at a time? Is that what we're supposed to do? Like a
Think-
square formation?
But then what after the 4?
Well, she got to there, so she knew that place was. We know 2 squares are safe.
Yeah, but I tapped this one and it tried to kill me. So,
What will happen if we just step on the cracks?
I mean, I could try the blink over there. I just have to know which tiles I can step on.
That's the question, right?
What if we try to do it all at the same time? Like,
I mean, we could jump to where they are, but that doesn't solve the problem for the rest of the room. I think also with Ronnie's Nat 1, they maybe didn't even listen when the words were being said, so they're just like, so, elk boat.
Yeah,
As
I'm
you
in
oh
favor.
yeah,
I'm in favor of elk boat. Alternatively, if we get to the bodies, we could just use them as a little spike checker.
Oh, that's a good idea. Should I try to jump to where the bodies are and just like toss them around?
Yeah. That'll
Okay.
save some slots.
I'm gonna take a running jump and try to jump right here.
Okay. What's your full jump range?
I have to look up the calculator again.
Okay, long jump, or wait, yeah, long
If
jump.
you get
If
if
you
you
can
get
move at least
movement,
10
it's-
feet, strength score. What's your strength score?
18.
you
So
can
my
jump
long jump is 18
feet.
with a running start.
which is bananas when you think about it. I don't know.
Yep. But so I think I can land here.
Yeah, let's say you can.
I do. And then
Okay, but you have to make an athletics check to do it.
Oh. Okay. I mean, I still will make that. Nope.
Oh boy.
I just trip right in front of Finn.
As you are considering how to do this and realizing you are basically going to land on one of two corpses, and this is going to be difficult to do, you sort of
think about how
falter
bad it
and put a
smells.
foot down here. I need you to make a dex saving throw. Okay,
Oh
you
my God.
fail, and you take how many hundred damage? Let me make sure. Okay. You take 8 piercing damage before narrowly stepping onto this one, which is a little bit clumsy, difficult terrain to walk on these corpses.
Ugh, gross. Hey, not this one, guys. Gesturing behind me.
Wait a second. No, I got nothing. Yeah, that one's good, but so 4 deep?
What's all this talk about fours?
I pick up, while
Quadrate?
this
What does
conversation is happening, I
quadrate
pick
mean?
up the body and swing it around. Like, drag it across all the ones next to me.
I don't think that's what quadrate means in this situation.
So what does quadrate mean?
It's an archaic word, but I believe it means those who conform.
I had a realization. We can walk so that we're always on a tile that's not touching a gold square. Could that be it?
Oh.
Like, there's a whole path that, like, makes its way where you don't touch a square that's touching a gold square.
Yeah, the
I
two
mean, I want
bodies.
an elk boat, but is that maybe the thing we do?
Maybe that is the thing we do.
What can we use to test that?
I mean,
Ronnie,
does anyone have a stick?
I got a spare rapier. Can I bonk it with this bit with my rapier?
You sure can.
Should I roll to bonk?
No, you can just say how hard you want to press it.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna grab it by the blade. I'm gonna smack it with the tile with my hilt.
Okay, as you smack that tile, nothing happens.
I step on the tile.
I would like Oz to get a point of inspiration right now.
I already have one. I just never used it.
Well, you can stockpile. You can stockpile one more, as far as I'm concerned, because that was quite impressive. Round of applause for
Good
Oz
old-
on that one.
Marty Pants Oz.
Intelligent owl. Truly an owl that is above others. Superb, in fact.
Not at all suspicious.
As you start to test out Oz's path, you realize that he's absolutely right. There is a singular path that on tiles that are not adjacent to gold squares. And you start to wonder what is with these gold squares. And as you inspect them further, you see a slight worn embellishment of what looks to be a heroic figure in the center of these golden squares, and what looks to be blank figures all around them. Very worn, hard to see. You wonder if this might have something to do with the riddle. Regardless, the path that Oz has drawn seems to be holding true.
Oh, Elk
It seems a little bit sad that we don't have an elk boat.
I will not fit. We will die.
We're gonna elk boat later. It's okay. You catch up to where Ronnie is, sort of like patting some of their spike wounds. It's cool. Okay, hang on. Let me get these out of your way.
Do you need a heal?
Oh no, I'm good. I'm good. That it just,
I mean,
just not unless you can heal my pride. They tried.
Ew.
Ozzy is very carefully picking his way around the corpses. Oh no! Don't touch that. That is
Yeah.
squishy.
That's
While
what
I was
to
there,
do.
did she have anything cool on her?
Ooh.
Oh, if you want me to check, I can check.
Yeah. I forgot to loot the body, but we already killed her, so that at that point,
yeah, that's fair. First game.
she has a map.
I'll try and
It's
loot the body.
All right. On the
Someone
body,
remind me. I'm sorry.
You find 25 silver and a small statue. Looks like a wood-carved statue of Occultia, the goddess of the arcane. Looks like a small votive statue.
Okay. I found a statue and some cash.
Sweet.
Cool.
We'll probably need that.
Someone remind me on the way back. Maybe we should grab the tongues. Maybe they're worth something. The creepy.
We should grab a bunch of stuff on the way back. There were some doors we didn't even go into. I just got really fixated on this weird floor.
I'm gonna venture a guess. The room I was in was a creepy classroom. Bad statue, poison. I don't think that the rooms up there are gonna be looty.
Sure, but how many rooms of weird, creepy classrooms do you need? Like, maybe one's a creepy classroom. One, it looked bad in there. I'm not gonna lie. It looked bad. I didn't really look too closely.
Smelled bad too.
But the other two that had closed doors, maybe that's where they keep all of their communications and whatever about their secret plans. You weren't here. She yelled, "You'll never stop us." So, I don't know what's up with that.
Maybe we can get like a fee or like a reward for saving the city from these creepy nuns.
We're really going to have to take over this city. There's no way the fee is going to cover our debt.
Ronnie, I cannot wait for you to win your election.
I don't know a lot about government, but I don't feel like that's an efficient way for us to take over the city. Anyway, I don't know if you all want to back up, maybe in case something explodes out of here when I open this door.
We should have thought about that like 5 steps ago, Ronnie.
Well,
Walk
here.
backwards.
You could take 5 steps back.
The good news is,
Or
I
you
think the
could stay
closer we
there,
are
you
together, the safer we are.
Yeah, it's like dominoes. We'll just absorb the shock.
I feel a
Sure.
little safer back here.
All right, Ronnie opens the door.
Okay. You should be able to do it just by clicking it.
Oh boy. Hey, good news. Nothing exploded at us.
Yeah,
Cool.
you might still.
I think
Nah.
cartoonishly they poke their head in. They're like, it's just a small hallway. Feels suspicious. I don't know. All right, well, in for a copper and steps in.
You enter a small hallway that leads to another doorway.
Of evil.
Should we make
Can
sure
I-
this door doesn't explode too?
Should I divine
mean-
sense?
Is that a spell
Close the
slot?
door behind us.
It's not a spell slot. It's a freebie.
Oh, you locked me in the other room.
I was trying to move us. Ozzy's just playing with the door.
Lock the evil behind us.
Kel can protect us.
Or did you want to before I open
Just shove him backwards onto the tiles and run away giggling.
Yeah,
There we go.
divine
If
sense.
anyone
This
shows
place
up
is
back there,
bad.
we won't see them.
Okay, celestial, fiend, or undead within 60 feet. Okay, let's get you a radius going.
And I also get a quick little sense if a place is. Hold on, no, that's divine smite.
Hallowed?
Yeah, hallowed or cursed.
Desecrated.
Ooh.
This whole
Whoa,
place
that's
seems
such a big radius.
super cursed. Like, just as a vibe, it feels real cursed.
Yeah. Waylon just says, I don't even know why I'm doing this. This place is horrible and cursed. I already know this.
Like, it's not a specific cursed by some great evil, but just as a vibe, yeah, it's cursed.
It's cursed in that I am cursing it right now. Fuck you, Temple.
You also get the sense that, like, all around you in the walls, there are undead.
Oh, I hate that.
In the walls?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess I did push a gold tile and a guy just blooped right out of there.
Yeah.
Yeah, make an intelligence check based on that, whoever would like to.
Yep.
Ronnie,
Great. I hate this.
as you
Mm.
as you were basically able to surmise a second ago, yeah, it seems like they've been turning people into undead and stalking them in the walls as traps, so it makes sense that there's probably tubes filled with undead throughout this building. It doesn't necessarily mean there's ghosts or something in there, but there's definitely, like, wall zombies that they just use as deterrents.
Do you think this
Okay.
temple has their equivalent of the rumbling, where something goes wrong and they just release every single one of them?
Do you think Violetta's okay?
Well, he said that she seems perfectly fine. So I don't know. He knows her best. If she was acting like normal, I think she's just been like threatened. We can keep an eye out. We might also just
welcome
want to
new
tell
pe-
him.
Close the door. Close the door.
Nope.
No,
Ronnie-
don't close the door.
Ronnie leaps in,
Yeah.
tries to bodily tackle somebody if they can
Okay, roll for initiative.
reach him. Finn closes the door.
No.
I just realized you guys are like talking loudly, and the people on the other side are like probably like, "Hey, what's that?"
Do you think they're evil, or like how evil do you think they are?
Super evil.
On a scale of 1 to very evil, how evil are they?
So Ronnie earlier was like, "I'm gonna open the door" when everyone was lining up to be in the line for the blast or not. And I think during conversation they just like leaned on the handle.
Okay, 1, 2. Oh wait, I need to roll for these ladies. What you see before you looks
Oh,
like
that's okay.
a small study room. It doesn't seem like anything particularly nefarious. It's got a nice carpet and some couches, and it looks like the women in there were just sort of in waiting and had been reading books and chatting. They are wearing the typical robes that you saw Windress wearing earlier. Let me pull down the turn order. Okay,
Nothing to see here.
Oz, you are first to go. What is the blue on Kelken? What does that mean?
I don't know. I think that was Chill Touch from ages ago. Do I still have the hand attached to me?
No.
Okay.
I feel like that was something else. I forget what it was, but I think it was from the
I'm
previous
still disguised as a nun. I can fix this.
I think at this point, well, maybe you are.
Because this lasts an hour, and it's not concentration.
Which means also all the fights that you and Finn are having are you dressed as a nun.
I mean, first of all, that happens a lot to me whenever I use seeming in Baldur's Gate. We're just totally random characters. But second, I mean, I think like, yeah, I think technically your disguise is still up, right?
Yes.
Although it's probably been 15. It's probably been about 25. Let's say it's been a half hour.
Okay.
Of you in the
So
disguise.
I can't keep going with this bullshit.
I mean, you have a half hour more. That's dependent. But yeah, okay, Oz, it is your turn. You see, what happened was you opened this door, and at first the woman behind the door heard you talking, opened the door, and at first began to welcome you, and then realized something, and then they all started shrieking, and one of them tried to reach the door over here and open that, at which point Ronnie compulsively ran over and tried to tackle this one.
I mean, if you
that
want
one
to,
moved?
Oz.
I might have to rethink where Ozzy's going to then.
I feel like Finn just fell in like after Ronnie and Wey.
Can they see Ozzy if he's right behind Waylon here?
Yes.
Okay, Ozzy's just gonna kind of get up, behind Waylon, and the rest of the party's like, no, don't worry, we're just worried. And he's going to use his dragon dance ability and try to charm him with a cute little dance.
How many people can you charm with Dragon Dance? Just one?
It doesn't say.
That's interesting.
Does it? It doesn't list like a number.
Infinite.
Let me see.
Everyone in the room, including the party.
An enemy, it says.
Oh, so just one?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Okay, never mind then. Ozzy is going to go up here and just try to charm the one in front of Waylon. See if it causes a distraction to get one of them charmed.
Okay, sure. Yeah, that makes sense to me.
They need to make a wisdom save.
Okey-doke.
Let me look up what spell save is. Spell save is 14. Oh.
So they save. They're too scared to be charmed by the cute dance.
Wait, Waylon, I don't think this is working. Waylon, do something.
Waylon, it's your gal.
How likely is it for me to bullshit my way out of this situation? I am dressed up as one of them.
These are my charming new recruits.
I was gonna say prisoners, but yeah, that also works.
Sisters, the guests, they've gone nuts. I brought these exterminators.
Make a deception check.
Let's go.
Hey.
They come up to you. They've gone loco. Oh no.
Oh no.
Absolutely bananas. It's horrible. The sisters upstairs, they're under attack.
By the gas? Oh no, what should we do?
What should we do? What's normal protocol?
Well, it's highly unorthodox to bring those kind in here.
Exterminators. Yes, I know, but the
No.
situation is.
Well, outsiders at all, but you showed them how to get past the previous trial?
I had no choice. I was trying to run, and then they followed me. I was. The upstairs is it's a nightmare. You don't want to go up there right now. There was a man that ran in, and he was pretending to be one of us. He was dressed up in our outfits, and sister, it's
whoa.
horrible.
Well, wouldn't it have made sense to leave the exterminators with the problem upstairs?
I
seems to
tried,
be a
and then they
big
followed me
hole.
downstairs.
That seems to be a big hole in the story. Yes.
Yeah, we're
No.
just
Why
we're
would
just
you
trying to
bring
follow
exterminators to a place where they didn't need to exterminate something? That doesn't make sense.
We didn't. They followed me down here. I didn't tell them
Cases
follow after
like
me.
this, it's usually, where you see them, there's way more where you don't.
They're the experts. Honestly, I kind of just.
Make a deception check, Roddy.
Oh no.
We know speak English.
They sort of squint. They're like, I guess that's kind of true. There are gas in the walls. We
We
should
could be in danger right now.
Well, in any case, do the Shadowbreaker emissaries know of this upstairs? Are they all right?
No.
No. They're dead, actually.
Oh,
So
they're very
Oh
dead.
no!
Yes.
Well, then
There's a gas problem.
we must tell the other Shadowbreakers about this. Come, bring your exterminators. We can formulate a plan together.
No, you need to go up there and help right now.
Yeah, I can go down to the Shadowbreakers. I can explain everything.
Well,
I do
we're
a
not going up
persuasion?
there. We'll be killed.
Oh, wait, this room is safe, so if you just stay here and don't go anywhere else, you should be okay. We'll
And
keep
you'll
this
go
room
ahead
secure.
and warn
The Shadowbreakers,
emissaries?
yes, of course. Yes, of course.
All right.
Why else
Well-
would we come down here?
All right. Well, let us know if we can be of assistance.
Yes,
And
of
they
course.
go back to sitting in their chairs, twiddling their thumbs.
All right. Yeah, come this way, exterminators, please. Don't look too deeply. These are sacred secrets. Thank you.
Ronnie was about to try to be like, can I do a quick perception check as we go through? But now we'll studiously not be obvious about trying to look at stuff.
Ozzy is just tapping his, bag of they don't
Oz-
know what against the wall, acting
Oz-
like he's doing something. No gas here.
Make a performance check.
Oh god.
It's his bag of human teeth, by the way, but they can't see that.
Oh my god. They study your methods and seem very interested in them. The rattling of the teeth seems to bring some sort of deep percussive quality to it that they seem to appreciate.
Yeah, no gas here. This room is safe.
A few of them
Just
make notes of
keep
your
the door
methods.
closed, and don't invite anyone in unless it's us.
Yes, of course.
Says the child with teeth.
I would never thought
The
to have
tooth
seen
and
them this deep.
Nice going, Wey. Could you imagine trying to explain a giant elk as an exterminator?
You're a service elk.
Everyone knows elk smell gas.
That
Oz,
was the
I don't.
stupidest ruse I've ever heard. I can't believe that worked.
But it worked.
Yes, it quite did. I'm impressed. You can hear
thanks,
Fabian
Chloe.
laughing
Door.
inside your brain.
Slightly away from the door this time, Ronnie's like, should I go open that door? Or what? Do you want someone better at talking?
Maybe I should go for Oz. I don't like telling people to murder people, but when we come back, maybe a fireball is in order to exterminate.
Why would we do that? They weren't attacking us.
They're going to attack us once they see the shadow emissaries are not coming in to help
I
with the
closed the
gas.
door.
How are we gonna get out?
I'm
Tell
with
him to
us.
stand in the corner, and then we go get help and tell him what happens.
We don't need to kill more people than we have to.
Yeah.
No, I think we're gonna have to.
I feel like
Well, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
I don't like cooking people. It makes me feel icky.
I'm glad you
Okay,
didn't say hungry.
I don't like that you called it cooking people.
that
I
is
mean,
a
it's
horrible adjective. Fair enough. I'm not gonna force a child.
It's fire. How would you explain it?
Are you guys all
Arson?
coming in with me?
I mean, we are the exterminators.
Right.
so-
All right. Here we go.
Oh, jeez.
You enter a room with some of the black-cloaked women that you saw before. These are reminiscent of the powerful women who took control of Finn that you saw earlier. There is another priestess standing before a table of a skeleton. Looks like she's performing some sort of rituals there. As soon as you enter the room, you see they immediately see your party composition and raise their arms as if they are mean to cast spells and do battle.
See upstairs.
And on that bombshell, that's where we're going to end things for today.
Oh wow.
Dang.
So, yeah, thank you very much for playing this week, you guys, and thank you very much for everyone who watched along at home. We're going to we're going to raid out to Scone Bone now, but yeah, we'll see if the party survives this week as they plunge further and further into this place as exterminators or something. And yeah, we'll see what happens next. But yeah, we'll be back next Thursday. I think we're down Ronnie next Thursday for the next 2 weeks. Is that correct?
That is good.
But we will certainly have Waylon to come up with more ruses for us. And yeah, thanks again for everything, you guys. You can watch old episodes and get all caught up on the story at YouTube. The playlist is there. You can join our Discord here if you want to chat D&D or just chat about video games and whatnot. We'll probably be back tomorrow on Monday. No, wait, not on Monday. But no, yeah,
Monday?
we are doing it Monday, right? Ruthie, Dredge?
Yeah.
Dredge on Monday?
Yeah.
So Dredge will be on Monday. Our viewer redeem game of Dredge is on Monday, so we'll be playing that. I'll be playing that for the first time. Ruthie redeemed that. You can redeem games by
Nice.
spending 10K. We'll also be premiering some new redeems. I'll be doing tarot card readings now as a special redeem. I've got some special tarot cards here that I think you guys are really going to enjoy. And just as a treat, I'll pull one now to see what our future in this campaign is like. Oh, it looks like we're going to have a very fiery game ahead of us. So be prepared for that. Let's go over to Scone Bone, you guys. All right.
That session was the definition of r/. That worked.
Truly.
I'm sad we didn't get the elk boat.
I'm sure there'll be plenty of opportunity.
Your smartness
very
brain
excited.
figured it out too fast.
For future elk boat.
It can be done, and therefore it will be done.
Mhm.
Turn him on!